find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last
mixtape. Is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. And trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like, let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god, by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
Fuck it. All right. We're here. Damn it. Welcome back on, was it Tuesday? Ah, shit, I forgot to email my boss. Fuck.
Starting off strong.
All right, we're doing the makeup show for Sunday's missed opportunity, but still the same old. Myself, Paradise. I'm here with D-Bird, the Great.
That's me, D-Bird the Great. Yeah.
Hello, D-Bird. How's it going?
So good. I finally broke down and downloaded Battlefield. My friend's been chirping at me for weeks, and they're like, it's free. Battle Royale just dropped. Just do it. And it fucking sucks. I hate it.
What sucks about it?
It's impossible to aim. Maybe it's me. User error, sure. Skill issue. I get it. But you're like shooting and it's just blah. It's like the MacGruber gif where he's just like shooting wildly. That's what it's like to shoot a gun in that game.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, shit. I put the wrong layout up here. Hold on. Let me fix this shit. Hopefully it works. Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't played Battlefield. I think I maybe played it one time. Is it just the shooting that's different, or is the gameplay pretty much the same?
I mean, it also feels like you took a shit in your pants before running. Like everything is just way slower. So like, yeah, you're definitely running with shit in your pants compared to Warzone. And then, yeah, there's like tanks and just vehicles that'll make your life hard.
They got vehicles in Call of Duty though, in Warzone.
Yeah, it just feels different.
No tanks though. I could understand. Yeah, I mean a human up against a tank.
Fighter jets. Yeah. And everybody's too much of a noob to like know how to counter them, so I'm not like, oh, let me get my thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody's kind of putting out the free to play battle royale, which of course then means you got loot crate shit somewhere in the game where you're just like, oh, you want this? Well, buy these virtual coins where 100 coins is $7.99, but then the thing costs 200 coins. So of course you got to get 200 coins and pay $15 instead of the 100. It's just stupid. I hate it.
It's stupid. And what they're doing in Battlefield is they have weekly challenges, and only about half of them you can unlock with the free game, and then half of them you have to unlock with the paid version. So they're like, oh, only 40% done. Ooh, I remember my first day gaming.
I haven't played Battlefield, but just talking to you about it makes me hate it already. Because Apex did something similar. They used to have like the battle pass, which, okay, fine. Once a season you pay the $10 or whatever. You technically didn't have to, because I only bought the battle pass once, and then you earn the gold coins throughout the season, and then you can basically re-buy it the next season. But then last year they shifted to this, like, okay, well now there's battle pass gold plus, where you pay fucking $20 and then you get this extra shit. And I'm like, you just ruined a perfectly fine system for what? A few extra dollars out of idiots.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, honestly, I think Warzone, which was my first love, let's just call it like it is. Warzone was the best, but they fucking ruined it by like inserting Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg and Jake Paul. You're like, what are we doing here?
They were trying to keep up with the Fortnites, because Fortnite you can
the Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, oh well, Fortnite you can be Bob's Burgers, and then Galactus comes across the map and then blasts everybody, and Spider-Man then swings through. And I'm like, well, why am I watching Nicki Minaj run around with the AK-47?
Yeah, like they clearly don't know their audience. Like Warzone and Call of Duty was like, oh, this is the realistic shooter. It's not Fortnite, all that cartoony shit. In come Beavis and Butthead. You're like, oh, okay, never mind.
We'll just have to backtrack just a smidgen just to put Beavis and Butthead in there, and then Nicki Minaj and some high heels.
Ugh.
But hey, I'm glad it worked for them, right?
Couple old men yelling at a cloud here. That's all.
That's what we do. Well, we're ready to yell at some music tonight. So if you're new here, what we do is we listen to music from our Discord community. This is our first time hearing most of it, unless you've reposted it some other time, in which case, surprise, we hear it again. But we listen to it, think about it for a second, and then give our first initial reactions. We'll give it a rating 1 through 10, and then say what we think, and then keep it moving. If you're following along, I am in our Discord. I'm in the Sunday stream feedback channel. I'm working from top to bottom, so starting from where the last queue was closed and then going down from there. If at any point you're tired of waiting, you want to just get to the point, which is yourself, you can subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, you can tip $5, or you can gift a sub, in which case we will jump right to you. And keep it moving. Then we'll go back to the regular order. So that's what we're about to do. We're going to bang through these because we've got a shit ton over the last probably like 10 days instead of 7 days.
Backlog. That's what happens when we skip one day.
Yeah,
Real life comes in, and here we are.
They're like, oh, those guys didn't show up on Sunday. 17 more tracks for them.
Yeah. Might as well throw another in the queue. Fuck them.
All right, so we'll do the best we can, keep things in order. Let's see, who is first up? Roy's. Let's get matching chokers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first,
right. Yeah.
First reaction, 10.
My first reaction is 4. But let's see where we end up.
What up, Blue Rio?
I got it, man. Sure, you got some drums on there, but like the crazy arrangement of the sounds and then the weird vocals added on there are doing nothing to make me more interested in this. It's just it sounds too chaotic and not cohesive is kind of where I'm falling on the sword on this one. So I feel the same as Lurio's 3 question marks in the chat. I don't know. I'm sticking with my 4 that I originally gave it before I even pressed play.
Well, unfortunately, I have to change my rating because that was fucking fucked up. That was fucking horrible. I was so upset. Look, there was one part where it's like dun 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 dun.
That was
like,
cool.
oh, yeah, that's cool. It's buried underneath like layers of backwards satanic chants and like aliens skittering around a spaceship noises. So fucking chaos, no melody, strong hate. 1. I can't even give it a 2. It's a 1 for me.
You don't fuck with Satan?
No. Be gone, Satan!
Get out of my house. It's the
Not
house of
today.
Jesus. All right, next up, D, Therapy. If this will open. Maybe.
The Band Lab.
Nope, that didn't work. Try again.
Ruth Ronnie.
There we go.
Man, if your manager gets you a collaboration with BandLab where your like is on the front page, it's a good manager.
Yeah, I think we listened to this. I'm pretty sure we listened to. I don't know if you heard this because I think you had a phone call or something. But I remember this long spaced out outro here. But we'll take a listen.
Hello, I have an appointment with Dr. Sutton.
Okay, what's your name?
Trey.
Oh yes, I see you right here. If you have a seat, he'll be with you in just a moment.
Sounds good, thank you.
Dre, you can head back
Polite.
there. He's ready to
That's
see
polite.
you.
Good morning, Dre. So what's on your mind today? Damn, where do I begin? I finally built up the courage so I can make it in. At first I didn't want the help, but now I need the vent. I'm finding some relief from all this pain that's in my chest. We can start with that. I can't help but stress. Even when I put in the work, I'm living check for check. I barely make enough for my bills, let alone invest. My niggas say I need to do more if I want progress. And I know I got what it takes, yeah, and I make the steps to do what needs to be done. I start the day, I put my needs over my wants. Will lead me to my next problem, struggling with these blunts. See how much money do I need to spend before I get high? I'm seeing all this smoke that could about studio time. It goes to show my like effort, something's gotta be different. So how am I supposed to change if I'm not gonna make a difference? See, only you can have the answers to that question. I know being overwhelmed might have you second guess this. Unsure whether you made the right decision, that's the lesson. You gotta understand, even mistakes can be a blessing. We learn quicker through experiences, am I right? If I were to tell you how to live, would you take my advice? I could've led you to the water, you chose your own insight. To turn back and to look away and say that I was right. So now that you're here to listen, I wanna tell you where to start. As far as the money situation, you gotta break it apart. Figure out a budget, set money aside for when it's dark. We'll also leave it enough room, make investments towards your heart. In order to pursue your passions, you must make that sacrifice. Which lead me to your smoking habits, is it worth your life? All these opportunities lost because you didn't know how to fight. So how much is it gonna cost until you make things right?
Right, it was D with Therapy. You like that therapy session?
I feel therapized. This has been my experience with therapy as well. You're pretty much just like super polite to the front desk person. You go in and you're like, seriously though, how much is it going to cost for me to stop smoking? Give me a number, doctor. I mean, it's not really mixed. But I'll just say like, look, it's a BandLab thing. I like what he did here. I like the lyrics. It feels like I can feel the emotion. It's just kind of suffering from the quality aspect. I'll give it a 6.5, 7.
Yeah, I was at a 7. I mean, it's a decent song. It's very bright. stands out above the beat. So the mix could be better. I wish there was a hook on it, or more of a hook that kind of like brought the track together. But for like a short think piece, it does feel authentic and uniquely to him. So kudos to that. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, it feels like I heard that one before as well, and I could have said the exact same thing. I could have said something different. We'll never know. There's no way to tell.
The only people that will know is Unit and Kuiper, keeping track of scores.
Doing the Lord's work.
All right, next up, Burn. Burn 1. Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, said I'm fine, but I hate the way you play with my mind. As I watched you walk away that night, thought everything was over then, but I'm alright, yeah. Tell me, where'd you go as I walk along the streets now, all alone? So many times I swear to God, yeah, should've known as you sit on your throne in the back of my phone, yeah. Cause I don't think you understand the way that I've been feeling. Said I'd break apart, but I can never get to healing. Said that I was done, but I don't wanna lose the feeling. So if you wanna come over, then come over and seal it. Yeah, tryna hit that shit though. Don't wanna talk through this goddamn window. Come inside, I can make you my kinfolk. City light bright like a Sin City intro. Yeah, we can do what you want. Got it on me, but I don't like the fun. Casino Royale, I'm the only one they want. Pop my shit like I'm back for a giant. Like, okay, burn what you been saying. Got me on the top like I just rolled another J. Like, okay, I'll take you to the bay. We can go anywhere, baby, don't you ever play. Like, okay, said I'm fine, but I hate the way you play with my mind. As I watched you walk away that night, thought everything was over then, but I'm alright, yeah. Tell me, where'd you go as I walk along the streets now, all alone? So many times I swear to God, yeah, should've known as you sit on your throne in the back of my phone, yeah. Cause I don't think you understand the way that I've been feeling. Said I'd break apart, but I can never get to healing. Said that I was done, but I don't wanna lose the feeling. So if you wanna come over, then come over and seal it.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I agree. There was one part of the rapping when you were trying to go fast, it just like fell off a little bit, and it kind of took a little bit of the wind out of the sails. But at the same time, like, awesome instrumental, cool approach. I like the vibes. The one part I was a little shaky on was just the effects put to the vocals. It made it sound a little bit worse quality than maybe what it actually is. So that was kind of my one other thing than the rap. I'll give it a 7 though too. I liked the style. Kuiper, but less depressing. That should be a t-shirt.
Live from
San Bernardino County. The same man that came thirsty, one to die drowning. I didn't fly townies to allow me to mash all over beats in the streets when they found me. The baseline pounding, state time of county. I'm locked in a box, when the ops came, I'm outie. I tried to stop with all the snobbishness, these accomplishments. I'm still in my prime like I'm Optimus. I'm looking through the Oculus. I ain't had a pot to piss and trying to stop the vision. Putting in work while I'm working on these Honda Civics. Yeah, homie, I just pulled the tranny. Stupid cancel culture dudes trying to ban me, cause they don't understand the mechanics, how these hands doing damage. Swear it's good rappers at a disadvantage. I'm just trying to manage my life, I'm looking through the panorama. Homie shooting on the wrong side of the camera. Man, dude looking goofy with the answers. And that's just how we did in Fontana, the IE. This is planning, I don't really gotta bot streams. I'm not hating, homeboy, that is not me. Clutch is a must, we came from the gutter. It means nothing, got bread, no butter. Ever since I had to butter my bread, I listen to drops, it seems I get dumber instead. I ain't gonna fumble the gumbo in Brooklyn like Dumbo. The trunk go boom with the unk and he sunk low. In the whip, getting crunk with the fifth with the brick. I ain't missing a shot, so I'm a dunk though. Super Saiyan, wait a minute, I've been super hating. Waiting for a moment, shine grind, I'm super patient. At least the grind I find is gonna land me placements. They say the world is mine, it's fine, I'd rather take it. Make mine, take time, just let it be. They doze all Brown Diddy on a ketamine. No diss, but my team in a different league. All rip, get green like we said it be.
Alright, that was CBT with Home to Interlude. I like the rapping, I like his flow a lot. I hate the beat. I feel like there's too much going on in the beat. Like, it had a lot of like familiar samples, like the da da, like that didn't fit at all. I'm like, why the fuck is that there? I don't know. I just don't like the production on this, but I like the energy and the presence of the artist. I'll give it a 6.5.
Oh man, you really hate that beat.
Yeah, that's something I like.
Because the rapping was dope. The rapping's a 10.
I want to give the rapping like an 8.5, but I hate the beat. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't listen to it again purely because of the beat.
Yeah, the beat hit me the same way. Like, look, there was bars upon bars in there. I am really impressed by the rappers. This is just an interlude, so I'd be very curious what else they have. Yeah, the first guy especially, like he was talking about like blew a tranny, then get canceled, something about the mechanics. Like there was a lot of like well thought out, well written bars in there. And then the second guy, butter my bread to butter. Yeah, man, that beat. I think the biggest downfall was the fact that it's just an interlude and it's just like a lot of rapping. And there's no hook. There's no like cohesive break. It's just like 2.5 minutes of just straight rapping, which gets a little tiring to listen to after time with that beat. I think that was the big issue. So I'm going to give it a 8.5 on the strength of the rapping. It's just an interlude. Solid interlude. Good for what it was.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Sorry. Shout out to Kuiper. Thank you for the tip or the gift of sub.
Oh shit! What's up, Kuiper?
And then happy birthday to RRX girl.
What's up, RRX girl? Gixrel.
Happy birthday! Happy born day! Got gunshots. And all right, Kuiper, what do you got for us? I'm assuming, did you post it here? Yeah. All right. Get this tip from Kuiper, and then we'll get back to the other schmucks. This is called Fallacy Motel.
You waste my time. You'll say you were coming back, but it all has time. So I'll be at your age. One more shot trying to clear my brain. So you never get better still.
birthday, Dub.
So you never get better still. 'Cause you line your sights on me to kill. You blow my brains out, pavement again. Where I thought I'd find you here. I end up face down, my hope lost crying tears. I see y'all trying to find me a reason. Cry out your teeth, I'll find out the truth. I'll buy myself lights out. Oh, you knock me down. Don't save me a prayer when I come round.
Do you like that guitar fingering, D Bird?
Oh, that guitar fingered me real good. Uh, yeah, I liked this a lot. This is like really solid, I'd say, from a production standpoint. Just very nitty gritty, like nitpicky shit that I'll mention. It did feel like the guitar was a little loud in the mix, and in the chorus, when you do kind of that call and response type, like there's kind of that echo of the vocals in the back. I would turn those up. I think that was a cool thing. And maybe you just wanted the pause and it's like the reverb coming in. Totally cool. I like the idea of putting that part up a little bit. And that's like super niche fucking suggestions more than it is issues I have with this. So I'm just going to say this was a 9 for me. Solid submission.
Yeah, I like the song overall. I wish the vocals maybe were just a smidgen a little bit louder, just in general. But I think I could definitely hear your presence a little bit better. This one, the writing didn't strike me, and it didn't stand out as much as some of your others. But you still always have like solid melodies in it. I think that's the one thing in your bag of tools that you utilize well, is you know how to just make your voice into an instrument and make that instrument blend in or shine on the track if the beat isn't quite as good. So I think that worked on this one. I give it an 8. Like, I think it's good Kuiper material. Maybe not great to me, just from like the overall package, but it's still good. I like it. 8. Thank you for sharing. Next up, Prod JP, 6 a.m.
JP got that dope. Give a producer bag.
It's okay. I just think the melody, the keys, whatever you're playing, it's just too loud. It's just like a little bit loud in comparison to the drums. Like I really wish the drums would stand out more in this, but instead I'm just listening to the ever present like vocal choir effect and then the keys and the strings. So I wish those were turned down a little bit and the drums maybe a little bit more impactful. And then I think I could probably enjoy this a little bit more. Also, maybe a little bit of change ups here and there would probably go a long way, but it's okay. I give it a 6.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. Like, I agree with Dice as far as the levels and just kind of like, it's kind of like what you see is what you get. But I think for what you were going for, you nailed it. So just some tweaks on kind of blending it in together. I'll give it a 7.5.
Next up, TX Ray E Tracy. I don't know. Think about it. Perfect.
Think about it.
Perfect name of the song, because I'm going to think about how to pronounce your name. Hi Ray. Hey Ray. Hey, I don't know. What'd you think about that?
I don't think about it.
Don't stress.
Look, that was sick, but with a caveat. I think the sample was sick. The bass and the drums, they all worked really well. The piano was great. I didn't like the trumpet. That was the one fucking layer. I was like, throw it into the sun and you've got yourself a fucking universal hit. Fuck. I liked it, but I really hated that trumpet. I'm going to give it a 7.
I didn't mind the trumpet as much. The one thing that I would be nitpicky on is I would say you could use that sample a little bit more sparingly, the vocal sample. Yeah, there was even a part where you started on like the don't stress and the think about it, like you switch it up, like have a little bit more variety into it, because it didn't feel repetitive, but it sounded repetitive, if that makes sense. Like it blended in well with the beat, but I definitely could see you using it with a little bit more variety and flair, which would like kind of make it stand out a little bit more. But it's still dope overall. I think everything else was well balanced. Maybe to Bird's point, you could turn down the trumpet, the horn, and it would be less annoying. But I didn't mind it. Probably with some vocals on it would help it like wash away in the ears. I give it 8.
Maybe to Bird's point, you take that trumpet and you shove it in a trash compactor.
Or you don't do that. Because those things are expensive, from what I hear.
I have a trumpet. I played trumpet for 2 years when I was forced to. And
how much did it cost you?
Like $300 to $500.
Yeah, not putting that in the trash compactor, buddy.
Yeah, might as well.
Taking that to Guitar Center and saying, give me my $70 that I know you're going to offer me for this so you can sell it for $150.
Yeah, now it's just full of like spit and fucking the pedals don't even work on it. So yeah, it is actually trash compactable.
Well, one man's trash is another man's trumpet.
That's true, as they say.
All right, next up, Imro, I Think You're Lying. Some very pointed song titles from you people tonight. You guys feel some type of way,
Please
I
be
guess.
about me. Please be about me.
Bet you think this song is about you.
Don't you? Don't you?
I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh.
I think you're goddamn lying.
Oh.
I wasn't born yesterday. I think you're goddamn lying. I wasn't born yesterday. Oh, I wasn't born anyway. Oh, I left and went away. Oh, I think you're goddamn lying. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her. You want her, you need her, I'm gonna need you. You want her, you know I'm gonna need you. You said I'm in a better place. I got no birthday celebrate. Those candles that you put away, you threw them out and you wonder why. Don't know what I'm doing nothing until I forgot how to breathe. I popped a thing and I made a wish. I made a wish that I'll never get. Now I'm here. I've been in so many tears, I try my best not to count it. I've been in so many hearts, I've been in so many prayers, I've been in so many couches. I've been in so many lives, I live so many lives, I live in so many houses. I've been subject to change, and keep circling days, and keep thinking about it. I've been trying to unsee how you moved on from me, cause it feels like without me. I've been riffing the floor, the umbilical cord is still sort of around me. I think you're goddamn right. I wasn't born yesterday. I think you're goddamn right. I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born anyway. I'm coming
Well, I guess I'll take over for Dice here. That was Emro with I Think You're Lying. Here's where I'm at. I love your tone. I like your vocals. The mix is fucked. The beat was just way too loud. Parts of it were kind of blown out, and the vocals were buried too far deep. And then the layers, like I say, the mix is fucked because your backing layers are the same volume level as the mains. So it was really fucking hard to hear. And the backing vocals were just so airy, so much reverb that it was a mess. But I really like the vibe of this. And I bet you have some really good music that's not that. I'll give this a 5.
Yeah, I like the tones overall, like especially like to start out with. I didn't like the beat as much, but I also feel like part of that is because the vocals were so washed away in the beat. Like the vocals could have been more present, and maybe I would have just ignored the fact that I didn't like the beat. But also, the only other thing that kind of stood out to me is like at about 2 minutes in, I didn't really like how the pace of the track changed, and I got used to the singing parts and the melodies, and I was like, I like that. I'm not sure how I like about the halfway rapping singing part. It kind of just took me out of it. But interesting listen. I think you probably have some good creativity in your repertoire, so I'd be curious to hear what else you have. I would give this a 6.5. Okay. All right.
No way does AD have a song called Cuck Repellent.
If anybody was going to name a track Cuck Repellent, it would be AD.
I'm here for it.
All right, let's take a listen to AD Rocky. Hopefully he's repelling the cucks and he's not the cuck.
So wait. So what? You're like against fucking another guy's girl in front of him? Wow, real stuck up of you.
I didn't know I was taking a stance on that, but okay.
I was more talking to AD Rocky, but
oh, okay.
if you'd like to take a stance, you're welcome to.
I'm good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't know this was a cuck, anti-cuck. I don't know. Press and play.
We're cuck friendly here.
Yeah, we it's fine.
My metamorphosis got met with some horror bitches, snored and shit more bitches. I didn't stop because I was bored of it. Sit down and listen to my tale about the unfortunate stories. Your boy lived trying to get a Porsche, living up in a foster home to get love. Did the aforementioned shit, I was fucking kitty like Shane Dawson and scoring different cause I wanted love. Fuck me before they give your boy a kiss, floored him with porn. Took his soul then left him coping. I'm the biggest fan of shindies and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindies and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. I had to usher in some loving with grinding and just bumping with bitches who was older like R. Kelly, they was loving it. Even Stevie wonders why I was putting up with it when they sucked the sucking dick. Maybe it's cause mother did neglect me as a kid while our friends were all touching. This being kinda smooth, isolation only fuck me. Shit drugs from them cause I did wanna find the blood to get them in to feed me drugs. Felt like Mac Miller up in this. Thought that I would die like a rock star, got so sick and tired of partying right after this whole show. Your bro the slowest road, cheated, took all your bros though. Gave him chlamydia, said that name was pretty bro. Known to stop it with the party and they popping shit often. 80 Rocky needed hard but she was stopping his rocking. So it shocked him like a doctor when he was being honest and started trying to help himself. His girl got him where he's not thinking. I'm the biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. My mama told me that I was different the moment I was invented. It's strange, baby, no, I'm not ashamed. Ugly but still pulling any women I want. Put those in the kitchen, it's strange, baby, they loving my ways. Except for my motherfucking lady, she steady driving me crazy as K. Baby, I love you, she says. Then making comments about how I'm short and I'm looking 15. I swore it would change, baby, my homies now say. What the fuck it happened to your brother? Remember we was small and I was clapping for your brother. But now that pussy got you neutered, happy for your brother. You trapped yourself, you damned yourself, I can't adore your brother. Let this be a lesson to your peasants. You choose the wrong homies, they finna take away your blessings. Me and my lady that I'm with gon' always make it better. Get mad and then I write about it, throw away and better. I'm the biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we can never save it. The biggest fan of shindigs and the shit that's sad. If you think that I'm ugly, then I'm sad to say that we about sex.
No, I'm not doing the outro, AD Rocky. I'm sorry. So a few things that I want to say. I think that the way that you flow in the verses is cool. I actually like how your flow is kind of smoothened out over the last year, albeit sometimes you have that, start a line here, finish it there issue. Neither here nor there. I will comment like, okay, flow has gotten more polish. The hook, if you're going to say the same thing 4 times in a row, it needs a little bit more variety in how you say it, or maybe some word change up. It just feels like with what you're saying and it being 4 times back to back, it just feels like, okay, am I stuck in like a coded loop? Like, how do I get out of this loop? I'm in Groundhog Day. So I would say either shorten it in half or make it a little bit different each time you say it. And then also, it feels like this is very like Frankenstein. Like, it's almost like every single section is recorded at a different time, like based on how you can hear it. Like, it's either super sharp and crisp in the ears, or it's kind of muffled and like you're like right up against the mic. Like, it just sounds very patchwork. And if you can get like better vocal consistency out of your recording setup, I think it would go a long way to like actually being able to understand some of the things that you say. Because like, even though you're flowing at some parts, it's like I can't really hear or make out clearly what you're saying because it feels a little like muffled in like how you're recording it. And the only other thing I would say beyond that is like, I wish you would make some songs that are not so fucking specific about your life sometimes. Like, just make it like a chill track.
Dial it back a little bit.
Dial it back a little bit, man. Like, I'm getting to know you uncomfortably. I'll give it a 6.5 on the strength of like, overall it sounds good. Like, I see the vision here. Just like the nitpicking of the details is like, I'm not sure I would listen to this again.
This might be a conspiracy. Hear me out, though.
Okay.
Click on the YouTube link. I'm curious when this was posted. I feel like this might be an older one. That he's just like, oh, let's see what they think of this one.
2 days ago.
Okay, fucking crazy. All right, never mind. I take it back. Well, here's my first reaction. Again, you're sacrificing kind of how people say things normally for the flow, right? Sucking dick. Like, why is highlighted there? It shouldn't be. Like, if you're just saying sucking dick, like, you notice how the emphasis goes up on dick. It's not sucking dick. It's fucking weird, man. And that's why I was like, Big L that's the final form for you when you figure out, okay, this doesn't work. What else can I fill in for that rhyme pattern and that flow? Because I'm trying to do the ba-ba-da.
So it can do.
But that's not the fucking one. Yeah, that's not it. Drives me fucking up a wall.
Fucking up a wall.
Fucking up a wall. Does it fucking make sense to you a little bit? A little bit. I'm just kidding. Look, yeah, the quality was also just kind of all over the map. Like, the hook, as repetitive as it was the most present I think you were on the over that instrumental. I agree with Dice. It became just absolutely insane by the third go around. And like, as far as the S's go, like, I don't think any DSer in the world can take how many S's out that you used in that hook alone. Hyper specific, some of the same issues, but again, you've got like this kind of we're rooting for you thing where it's like, oh, like if you've just learned how to dial it back a little bit, be a little less specific, and learn how to put in words normally and like not settle for that sucking dick. I think that you're onto something. This one's I'll give it a 6.5 too.
Yeah, if AD Rocky made a song not about his life, I probably would gravitate to it more. And that's nothing against his life. It's just like, I feel like I know too much too soon out of the gate.
I just think that the piece that's missing is the relatability.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like I I just met you and you're telling me like your dad beat you and you know your best friend was sucking your cousin's dick or something. I don't know. It's just too much out of the gate.
It's kind of like when you're at a grocery store and the cashier's like, "Hey, how's it going?" You're like, "Good, you?" And they're like, "Oh, let me tell you." And you're like, "No, just beat my items and then we'll move on."
I don't need a receipt.
You're supposed to say good, and then we'll.
I don't even need a bag. Just put the items in my 2 hands.
Yeah. Can I get my Twix bar, please? Can I leave, or are we still gonna talk now?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Next up, Zai. I hopped on the Rakai beat. Let me know. I don't know who Rakai is, but okay.
Oh, Rakai.
You know Rakai?
I got a Rakai.
Okay. Here's On the Low. There he is. Hey, Rocky.
Daydream made it, so it's major, huh? Baby said she found me big. I might hit it from the big. Cut up off these hotels. Left it in, I got to my bed. With the mo, we popped her tip. Pop a perky on her spit. She gon' curl me, okay, this. See the J's, I hit the dick. Yo, we yes on all the mags. Yo, we yes on all the kids. Hit the mile, I popped her tip. Me and Shawty by this bed. Nah, I really on hot shit. Been on twin, he go special. We be mustard, she get hers. Got your bitch, she call me baby. Even when that lady, even want your hoe. Baby, you could call me maybe, yeah, right after the show. Nigga, if I live in luxury, she roll like it's on four. If she saying she want more, baby, keep it on the low. Baby, keep it on the low. I got my house on my phone. Bitch, I'm racking that be long. Bitch, I'm racking that be long. Baby, put me in my zone. Baby, put me in my zone. Yeah, she bet she a red bone. Baby, open up your thumb. Say she like hearing my song. Got that voice that you can't clone. My voice make her home, mom. My voice make her home, mom. Yeah, they didn't be my tongue. They trip in my fucking tongue. Hey, yo, sleep on me right now. So you watch me like some Trump. Baby say she found me big. I might hit it from the big. Cut up off these hotels. Left it in, I got to my bed. With the mo, we popped her tip. Pop a perky on her spit. She gon' curl me, okay, this. See the J's, I hit the dick. Yo, we yes on all the mags. Yo, we yes on all the kids. Hit the mile, I popped her tip. Me and Shawty by this bed. Nah, I really on hot shit. Been on twin, he go special. We be mustard, she get hers. Got your bitch, she call me baby. Even when that lady, even want your hoe. Baby, you could call me maybe, yeah, right after the show. We good if I live in luxury. She roll like it's on four. If she saying she want more, baby, keep it on the low. Baby, keep it on the low.
All right, that was On the Low by Zai. The ever-present background ad-lib of you going, is just killing the already struggling clarity of your vocals. Like, it's just overpowering everything else that you're saying. And I think also it was hard to make out a lot of what you were saying just by the way that you were performing it. Not even really the auto-tune, it's just the way that you're pronouncing things and performing it. It just feels very commonplace, I would say, in today's music landscape, and it didn't really stand out as different or unique to me. You did a good job, but it's just hard to make out everything that you were saying, especially with those ad-libs. If I have to rate it from like a music quality perspective, I would give it a 6. If I had to rate it on like young people who just like music going off of the sound of things, you'd probably get a 7, but I'm gonna stick with my firm 6.
This is a subjective review show made by oldies for oldies.
Yeah.
And made by oldies for everyone.
Yeah.
Here's what my old ass thinks. I agree 100%. The ad lib was just too loud and just too repetitive. I liked the way it sounded, and everything felt well produced. It just didn't feel like a lot of time was put into like, does this make sense? Right? Like some of that, like that third brush over of like, oh, okay, this ad lib's just way too fucking loud, and like, can I hear the main over this super loud instrumental? But like, aside from the volume levels, it sounded pretty quality. It sounded like the quality was there. And I like the tones you used. It just felt kind of basic, you know what I mean, in the writing. So I would give it a 6. That's my subjective rating. And if you youngs don't give a shit about anything other than the beat, and if people groan over it, then yeah, 10. It's a 6 for me, though.
Hey man, if I knew that all I needed to do to get people excited was just go in the background, I would have been a fucking superstar 15 years ago.
I mean, it wasn't like that 15 years ago. It's like that now.
Oh, well,
So
my
you
bad.
just need to be 15 years younger now and hum a bunch.
God, good lord. All right, we got a tip from the Fallen Dove. Here is a song with Cyclone called Voice. Yeah, I'm gonna close down the queue. I got shit to do, people.
Don't wanna feel the mouth of my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice.
Paraders, new town, fast shirt and new frowns. Masquerade and mask 'em down. I take her to the pound. She grip my heaven low. She buys my sauce. See dims and halos, a dot or a trap on the low. I can feel a voice in my veins. It circles in the sleep in my grave. Her voice is the only thing I can save. As it laps around in my damn brain. Her voice was my daily mistake. All my life I dove like so fucking fake. Her voice put her life at stake, and I die happily by her next wake.
All my life, yeah, all my life. Trickling shoes, see the difference in myself. All my life, yeah, all my life. See the different shapes you build myself. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice. Don't wanna feel the mouth in my voice.
All right, that was the Fallen Dove and Cyclone with Voice.
Is he saying don't want to feel the mess in my voice?
That's how I interpret it, but I'm not quite sure what the M word is. Is it mess or meth?
Don't want to feel the meth in my voice.
Big difference there.
My voice is pretty methed up right now. Don't tempt me, bro. What'd you think of that, Dice?
I feel like we heard a different version of this before where Cyclone's harmonizing was a lot stronger. So I don't know if this is a Cyclone approved version, like if you guys are workshopping different versions of it, but I feel like the last time we heard this, there was either more layers or just a better mix on Cyclone's vocals. Because it feels way more shakier than I last recall. I think, Dove, your verse, it sounds more clear. You know, the biggest objection that I have to this overall would just be the content. It's just like, okay, from a listener perspective, what makes me intrigued by this, right? What draws me in? What makes me say, oh, this song is great, I want to hear more of it? And I think it's just the content. You know, in the same breath that we say, hey, A$AP Rocky maybe a little bit too hyper specific about his life, maybe this is also too hyper specific about like things that you have on your mind. And I think that's kind of where I would fall as far as like, this is what the reason that I don't think that this is a great song. Like, it's an okay song. It's not great because I don't resonate with the content. And then the singing just sounds like it's not fully done and polished. I'll give it a 5.
What's up, Will the Cook? Yeah, it's been a while, my friend.
What's up, William?
As far as this goes, I agree. I feel like we heard a more polished chorus from Cyclone. So, you know, that one I'd say go back to that one. And then, yeah, Dove, your verse, like, I kind of agree with Dice. I think that as far as like the flow, like there was no big obvious issues with the flow or anything. And I think that the delivery is stronger than some that we've heard. It's just a matter of, you know, kind of creating a song that's both true to you as well as relatable, right? And there's that age-old balance between here's my truth, but also here's a way to describe it to an audience that is going to make them want to continue listening.
Yeah.
And that just wasn't quite that. Time and experience. But I give this one a 5.
Right. We got a tip from DJ Tongue Hero. It's got a track here called Bit by a Zombie.
Oh, yes. I didn't... sent me that in the DMs and I didn't actually open it. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I'm going to come back to that, and forgot all about it.
You can listen to
I'm
it
glad
together.
that we get to experience it for the first time together.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had shit going on this weekend and I saw it and I'm like, I got to listen to that. But now we get to enjoy it first time together with Ray Stans too.
Honestly, my favorite thing is listening to music for the first time with you and everyone in chat. Rather do it that way than by myself, my lonesome.
I don't believe you, but here we go.
The world's being taken over by zombies. This isn't the time for blunts. DJ Tongue here.
Oh. What on here?
Joe Biden got bit by a zombie, then he bit some people close to him. They weren't looking in the grocery store. Now 1,000 people just like him. Heard that Trump got bit by a zombie. He was on the 4th hole right past 10. Horde moving through the whole damn town. He can't tell they're bit, they're just like him. See that everybody's turning to zombies. Look into the screen for what you know. I heard that everybody's turning to zombies. Listen to that voice inside your phone. I see that everybody's turning to zombies. Look at what they do, but not too close. I heard that everybody's turning to zombies. Listen, eat these brains and make We're all a little bit dehumanized, not sure what to do with life. Half of us are polarized, so we don't get the other side. Shitting on the little guy, constantly we criticize. Try to make a difference, but instead let's just obliteraze. We live and then we die, they fool us every time. But by the time we understand, we're already compromised. I'm in the system too, cause I got bit like you. So let's go find a couple more people and we can lick them too. Joe Rogan got bit by a zombie, then bit Tony Hinchcliffe on his neck. Charlamagne got bit by a zombie, then bit DJ Envy, Flex is next. Oprah Winfrey got bit by a zombie. Bill Gates got bit by a zombie. Will Smith got bit by a zombie. Tony Hawk got bit by a zombie. I see that everybody's turning to zombies. Look into the screen for what you know. I heard that everybody's turning to zombies. Listen to that voice inside your phone. I see that everybody's turning to zombies. Look at what they do, but not too close. I heard that everybody's turning to zombies. Listen, eat these brains and make your move. You'd have to be a fool to make blind decisions.
The government's collapsing, but I'm still licking bitches. Get bit. DJ Tongue Hero.
Is this what drinking and being on drugs feels like?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of thoughts in my tiny little brain right now. My main thought is you stay true to your brand of like humorous songs with, you know, somewhat witty, clever lines intermixed. I think with this song, I see the vision here. I can't quite get on board with the vision because I feel like if you're going to do a song like this, you got to find your singing voice. You got to find that voice of like, I'm not quite talking and rapping, but I know that I'm not a singer, but I acknowledge I'm still going to like put my full heart into it. Because this feels like just a very forceful rap in my mind. It doesn't necessarily fall into that alt pop alt rock, like I'm singing even though I'm not like a Barbra Streisand singer, if that makes sense. Like it's just like you're saying that you're like da 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 da. You're not really actually giving it much effort into the singing part, and I think that's where I kind of was like, well, what's going on here? You're just telling me the lyrics and you're not actually trying to sing it. And I wanted you to actually sing. And I know I'm not, if it makes sense, I know you can't sing, but I wanted you to try. And it didn't feel like you were actually trying. You were just reciting the lyrics back to me. And it felt like it was more of a demo tape for somebody else to take on and actually re-perform it than it did like a DJ Tongue Hero song, if that makes sense. Like I just wanted more out of the performance. And the lyrics were strange. I'll give it a 6.
Look, I disagree. I disagree with my co-host. I loved it. I think it was great. I think that the rock style was cool. I didn't mind kind of the punk rock, like half shouting. It's a goofy song. It's meant to be fun, and I think you did just that. Now, if I was to have any suggestions, sure, lean into the performance a little bit. Maybe even have like kind of those emo screamo like backing vocals. I think that would be fucking crazy if you could pull that off. Joe Buddy got bit by a zombie. Like I think like just really leaning into it and fully committing to the bit, I think would make it just that much better.
Yeah.
That being said, I still liked it for what it is. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I think for me, it's just like the quality on the vocals leaves some to be desired. And yeah, the performance, could you have leaned in a little bit more? Sure. But I liked it 8.5.
It's not sure, it's yes. Sure, you could. Yeah, no, you could. You definitely could have.
I mean, I feel like 6 is way low. That's all I'm saying.
6.5. All right. All right. 6.5.
Until you're up at the 8 with me, I'm furious.
I can't get above the 6.5. That's the best I got.
You're clearly smoking rocks. This is way more than that.
Hey man, it's first time for everything. All right. Next up, 672 Scythe. Goodbye. Goodbye to you too. Shout out Tongue Hero. One.
Yeah, what?
Room for improvement. Make an actual arrangement rather than like 10-second loops. 1.
I mean, agreed. I'm gonna give it a 3, just with like, oh, it was almost like some thought and effort put into it, but not quite. Did it almost work? Almost.
Look, if they had made this into like a 30-second snippet instead of a 3-minute and 40-second one, sure, maybe I will go a 3 and give some more feedback. But there's no reason this needs to be almost 4 minutes long of nothing.
And it's the same throughout.
Yeah, the same.
What are we doing here?
Having brain aneurysms sonically. Next up, Tagami. At least with these loops, I know that they have a start and they finish somewhere. Here is Purge.
Tagami.
Sunday's show. Standard entry from Tagami. I'll give it a 7. Give it a 7. I think the hook was a little bit too absent of sound, but overall, standard quality entry from Tagami. Good drums, decent melody. Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't like this beat for me. This is not my style. But I can be objective and say, for this style, I think you crushed it. I mean, sure, it's a typical Tagami. Yeah, but I think that this one specifically, you changed it up every area that I was looking for you to change it up. The drums were solid, good melody. I just don't like those vocal samples that just kind of go forever and just sound like, some sad girl by the well.
Love sad girls by the well.
But at the same time, you did this in this vein of music very well. I'll give it a objective 9 with a caveat of it's not my 9, it's their 9.
If I saw a sad girl by a well, I'm opening the car door. Get in.
And then opening the car door to run out and push her in.
Probably, yeah. It's like, bitch, why you sad?
You realize OnlyFans exists, right? Anyone can make money on it.
Why are you standing here not making money?
Yeah, get in the shower.
Get in your bedroom and turn on that stream cam.
Yeah.
Ray Stans, you don't own a pair of gloves. You've been in Atlanta long enough to know that it gets cold. I don't know why you're taking that L. Do better. Obviously it's Halloween because we keep getting these like zombie spooky orientated things. Here is a anti-tyranny mosh pit song made by a zombie, aka Fat Beanie. Here's Undead Nation outro.
Let's go.
I'ma say my strap, use my claws on this bitch. Stupid pussy, this got person on.
Fuck. It's a lot of yelling. Fuck, I'm tired.
Me too.
Look, all I can do is give you my first reaction. Again, like maybe I know that this is a style, just all the crazy noises and like let's just yell shit, right? Vibes. But like what you say matters. Lyrics fucking matter, people. There was one line that stood out to me where he's like, I'm so fucking pissed, I will not be dismissed. You know, like, is that what you say when you're pissed? I will not be dismissed.
Silence.
Excuse me, I will not be dismissed. Like, shut the fuck up. If you're pissed, like, talk about how you talk like you're pissed, you know, like actually make me feel like you're upset, make me feel your emotion. You're just yelling random shit that rhymes. And I wasn't a fan of the lyrics. I think that you can have this same song hit a lot harder if you just simplify it down, if you both put more thought into it and just make it more relatable, like talk how people talk. And I think it's falling into that trap of like, okay, I'm just going to say these things because they rhyme. And so it's that experience in the writing is coming out and showing itself, even though from a technical perspective, sure, you're yelling on all the right downbeats while this crazy beat goes. 5.
He will not be dismissed, Bird.
He's so fucking pissed.
So I think that this lacks a lot of musical polish. Like, when it starts out with it, just there's no build up. It's just straight into like boom, boom, peaked out drums. I'm going to start screaming at you. So like, there's no quality to the presentation for me. I'm not a big fan of the peaked out drums, but it's just, even if I had to objectively rate this, like there's a lot going on with the layers that makes it hard to really digest this sonically. And then what Bird said, I will continue to say this. I worry for the young artists because I feel like the dictionaries and the thesauruses are tossed out of the window in exchange for like very simplistic statements that don't give me any details. Like Bird said, I'm so fucking pissed, I will not be dismissed. There's no detail. Why are you pissed? What are you going to do about it? How do you actually feel? You won't be dismissed? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Make me feel something other than just you saying very generic, anybody can say them statements. And I think that's the problem with a lot of the music that I hear. It's just the same as saying, fuck a bitch, suck a dick. It's the same genre of like lyrical inability is what I would call it. And I'm not saying that it was like a personal attack on anybody, not Fat Beanie, not anybody. I'm just saying in general, like when we hear music that we don't subjectively like, it's because there's no substance to it. And I think that's out of everything else, there's no substance to this song. Like I can hear a poorly mixed song, poorly performed song and say, oh, I like the lyrics. I can't hear that in this. So for that reason, I'll give it a 4.
I mean, at the end of the day, what is music if not just I have these emotions, I have this energy, and I'm trying to push this through the speakers and then make you feel something, right? Make you feel the energy, the transfer of energy. And yeah, I think to Dice's point, it's like the more relatable, the more like you make people feel something by describing it in a way that's relatable. And that just wasn't on the table for that.
Yeah, the shift has gone from let me not say something that's relatable. Let me just make you feel something by the sounds that are playing. And then it's just a bunch of random chaotic sounds. And people seem to like that. But at the same time, like, if you want me to judge it on like what you're giving me, I'm not really getting anything out of this. I could hear this from like 8 other people.
Yeah, I mean, and at that point, because again, not to, just be 2 old dudes on the porch yelling at a cloud, but you don't like an artist at that point. You like the production. You like this rage sound, and it doesn't matter what's being said over there to some people. It matters to me.
Yeah. All right, next up, Sleek Ivory, 3/4 time signature beat with Sora AI 2 visuals. Would like feedback on the visuals too. A man who knows what he wants. Here's my thoughts, Sleek Ivory. You experiment with these time signatures, and I understand you're trying to, carve new lanes, but this 3/4 time signature is too abrupt. It just feels like the loop feels too abrupt. It doesn't feel like a smooth 3/4 time signature. As far as the video, the biggest thing working from you against you in this is the perspectives. It just feels like some half-hearted AI. Like you have people in the background who are just motionless. Like even look at the perspective of this. If I was like a human in here, I would think my vision is all fucked up. Like this guy is way taller than the person like farther behind than them. That what is he, 8 feet tall? And this person is 6 feet tall? The perspectives are just all wrong in this. So I don't know. I don't use AI stuff, so I don't know what prompts that you use to generate this, but just the perspectives on this are very strange, and the background people really look like mannequins. Like there's no movement, there's no fluidity to it, so it just doesn't blend well, and I didn't like it. Overall, I'd have to give this a 4. I don't like what I'm presented here.
Yeah. I mean, we can always count on Sleek Ivory to come up with some insane time signature where you're like, oh, wow, this is like math class all over again.
Yeah.
Sick.
Who walks into math class like, sick, I made it.
I always hated math, so it wasn't me. Look, it's very short, so we're only, going off of what you gave us. The beat sort of works and sort of doesn't. Yeah, the time signature is just insane. Like I think you can use those same sounds and create a much better melody on just a normal time signature. As far as the visuals go, it did feel choppy, and I wasn't sure if that was in the video, the way it was like snapping to different shots, or if that was like the lag on it. But again, because of this, yeah, see like that smash cut, because of the time signature, none of them are dancing on beat either. So it's kind of like, oh, these fucking people don't know how to dance. So I guess it's kind of funny on that sense. It's like, oh, look at them try to dance to, psychopop. Look at them try to.
They can't figure out the time signature either.
No, they can't. Oh, my grandpa is like just running around his house clanking a snare on things at random intervals. That's what they're dancing to. Yeah, I don't like it for those reasons. I'd give it a 3.
All right, next up, Pag MC. Think he sent this one before, but re-recorded it and mixed it in the studio. Oh yeah, I remember he said he was going to the studio. Here is Minty Misteriosa Final version 2.
Fazer pra você me ver. Sei que você me percebe. Às vezes longe, outras tão perto. Sua mente coragem. Eu não sou homem fraco, mas parece que sua presença me dá um estalo. Eu fico arrepiado, parece até vidrado. Só não fico tão duro e parado, tipo um drogado. Minha mente tem duas pessoas, uma ama, outra não. A que não ama é porque não quer quebrar o coração. Engraçado porque a que ama é o mesmo motivo. Caminhos diferentes dentro da mesma criação. Isso reflete na realidade, então acho que é até certo. Só tenho medo do meu lado frio ser o lado correto. O meu destino sempre foi incerto. O que fazer pra você me ver? Sei que você me percebe. Às vezes longe, outras tão perto. Somente vejo é um mistério. Se eu pudesse te veria a todo momento. E cê sabe que minhas palavras vêm do sentimento. É tipo um espelho, meus poemas são reflexo. E quando os recito, cê me enxerga por dentro. Quando meus olhos refletem você, eu sinto que nossos corpos entram em sintonia. Tudo que você sente eu passo, então aceite. E a batida dos corações entram em sincronia. Poderia até dizer que nunca imaginei isso, mas aí com você eu estaria na mentira. E você sabe que pra você eu não minto. Seu destino é incerto, pois eu passo o labirinto. Esses beats que eu faço eu também sinto sentimentos e tombo, estou então me expressando. Duas coisas diferentes, mas o mesmo sentido. Me lembra de nós dois, mas nunca te apressando. O que fazer pra você me ver? Sei que você me percebe. Às vezes longe, outras tão perto. Somente vejo é um mistério.
All right. I remember the original version of this, and here's my comments. I was trying to see if I could pull up the original version to do a quick comparison, but based on my loose memory, this was your first time going to a studio, and I can hear it. Like the hook feels a lot more shaky than what I remember. It doesn't feel as smooth and comfortable, and the vocals are very bright. So, don't take this like a gut punch or anything, but your first time in the studio is never always going to be perfect, right? There's a lot of nerves. You got to perform in front of some engineer you never met before. Maybe there's other people watching, all this other stuff. It's more about the experience and seeing how the process goes than it is maybe the output that very first time. Because I feel like your home recording is better than this recording. Even if the quality isn't as clear and crisp, I feel like the level of comfort that you have in your delivery is way, way, way better than what you have here. And I think the vocals are just a little bit too bright for this. So I'll give it a respectful 7. I see the vision, and I fondly remember the other version if I can find it fast enough to play it real quick.
Yeah, I'll give my thoughts while Dice tries to search through the annals of history. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt the same way as far as I don't remember the first time, but it felt like the layers were just off. Specifically in the high part of the hook, I was like, oh, this could be really good. I like the tones of it. I like where you're going. But there's one high layer that's just way too loud and throwing everything off. You either need to bury that shit or take that all out together. But for the most part, 6 of the 7 layers worked on the high version of the hook. And then on the lower part that comes in next, it didn't sound quite cohesive, right? I just think maybe you had somebody engineering who was just I don't know, let's just fucking put all the layers at the same volume. It's just not cohesive. And the one thing I'd say, just from a nitpicky standpoint, I would want you a little bit more present on the actual verses. I think whatever effect it is kind of has, again, that high pass filter where it's man, I wish I could just hear your voice. I think the beat does a lot of the driving for you. So if you just sounded cool and clear over that, that would be kind of job done. And then just kind of mixing in the layers of the chorus. I'm not mad at it. I see the vision as well. I'll give it a 6 where it's at.
Fucking Discord in their horrible ass search. Whatever. I just remember it sounding a lot more smooth and polished than that.
I kind of remember liking the hook.
Yeah, the hook was definitely like the highlight.
Yeah. Now it's just like there's just pieces of each part of the hook where you're like, this part's throwing it off.
All right, next up, Zax, aka ZG. Said he rapped on it, but he's a tease because he said he won't post it. Anyways, here's just the beat. That was Zax with Entrance. Feels very basic in an overall sense. Like there's something there to it. And I could see why you would like use this as a practice beat to rap on. But it doesn't feel very like intricate and involved. But it's okay. Not everything has to be like a, glamorous piece. Not everything has to be a showgirl, right? No, you don't have to be a centerfold every time you get in a magazine. You can be a one pager. You can be a half pager. I think this is a half pager.
I knew a girl who couldn't exist in the world without makeup, and we went on a camping trip. Our entire fraternity, it was the girlfriend of one of the guys, and she woke up at like 5 a.m. to go put on makeup before anyone woke up.
I hate that so much. Not her, but I hate that for her. Maybe I hate her a little bit. I don't know. I give this a 6.5. It does what you need it to do, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, that was like the most amazing Zax beat that I've heard. I've heard better from you, is what I would put it. This is kind of like, okay, it does what it needs to do. Drums are good, melody's okay. Nothing really spectacular to me about it. I'll give it a 6.5.
I've condensed my feedback into 3 sections. I liked the synthwave parts of it. I liked that feel, that retro feel. Nitpicky shit. I wanted a deeper kick and a better snare. It felt like the snare was just a little flat. And then as far as stuff I didn't like there was like a lower, like maybe guitar or something. And I felt like that was throwing off some of your layers. So I'd give this a 6 as well.
Real quick, I found the first version of that Pag MC.
Fuck it, let's hear it. Yeah.
the hook definitely sounds better.
You know what's crazy? So maybe it also has to do with the fact we can't tell what he's saying anyways. So it's essentially us listening to the quality and the tones, how it hits the instrumental. So we're kind of like youths in that aspect, like youths in 2025 rap.
Yeah, but like here's the difference though. Like
yeah, I hear it. It just lands better because it's not. Here is the 5 layers all happening at the same time. It's kind of this poor quality, but togetherness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I think that's why yeah, we can be critical, but I hope people don't take what we're saying with a grain of salt when we're like, you're not saying anything, and it doesn't sound like. We can hear something in a different language and like, okay, don't know what you're saying, but like the way that you blended everything together, it sounds smooth, it sounds polished. Same thing for fucking English. Like I can not understand a word that you're saying, but if you have like a good melody like Kuiper, if you can sing very good, like I can take something away from it. But like a lot of people are missing the fact that like I can just say random things and have no melody or no cadence to it. Like it's a whole package. You can't just say whatever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want, and think that it's quality music. There's like a subjective rating to it. Maybe.
Subjective objectivity.
Yeah. All right. Next up, looks like a song that Catalyst has mixed. There's Nicky Joe featuring JCC, Songs About You.
Jakaka. I was trying to count how many more we had to go. Okay, but let me see.
How do we fall so far? How do we fall so far apart? It's like every turn I make, it leads me right back to the start of memories I can't erase. Can you take me to those days? 'Cause I still believe I could find a reason enough to make you stay with me. Where did it all go wrong? 'Cause I still remember the one I fell for, held inside my arms. How did we end up here? How did we get so far? How did we shine so bright and just fall so hard? So many things unsaid, so many left to do, so many roads lead right back to you.
18.
What? Oh, 18 left.
Not bad.
How did we lose the path? I love you before all of that. Even when you sang and crashed, now with death I always had you back to the basics. It's where we should have gone. Now silence sings a song. It's for the love would carry on. How did we end up here? How did we get so far? How did we shine so bright then just fall so hard? So many things unsaid, so many left to do, so many roads lead right back to you. We loved before the hurt and saw each other's worth, then lost inside the flame. We forgot our way. How did we end up here? How did we get so far? How did we shine so bright then just fall so hard? Getting worse unsaid, what we didn't do.
That was Songs About You by Nikki Joe featuring JCC, mixed by Catalyst.
Well, I can go first. I liked it. I like the vibes. I like the lyrics. I like the melodies. I think, nitpicky stuff. The instrumental was just super loud comparatively. I think that the verses especially suffered from that, where it's like I can barely hear the lyrics on the verses only because the guitar is being strummed so loud. So I think that's a pretty easy fix. I'd probably go back to Catalyst and have him kind of fix that part of it. But other than that, like the vocals were good, the singing was good. I'm gonna give it 8.5.
Yeah, I like the vision of the song. I agree. The vocals are definitely getting washed away by the guitar, just the beat in general, especially on the verses. My critique, I would say, I think the hook is fine, but I think for the Nikki's verses that she needs to use a softer tone, like sing from the lungs rather than from the gut, like because it sounds like she's singing from here and she needs to be from here. Like I feel like it needs to elevate up because JCC has such a high register that it's like we go from up here and then drop down there. And the hook, it actually sounds fine because it kind of like gives it some more body, but I definitely think the verses could use a lighter, softer touch to it. I give it a 7 for where it's at, just because of mostly the mix issues though. Next up, Kaito, lo-fi beat. 18 left. We're gonna power through this shit like constipation.
It's only a minute and 13. So shout out Kaito.
Yeah, thank you, Kaito. Member of the month. Change-up happened way too late, and I wouldn't call this lo-fi. I give it a questionable 6.5. I don't. It does. You telling me it's lo-fi threw me off, but I think that definitely like that change-up should have happened way sooner, and I would probably be at like a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.
Look, I think it's well constructed. My biggest piece of criticism is that I think the backing kind of, I don't know, beach sounds should be a little bit louder. Only for the fact that like it does for the first verse part just kind of sound like the same loop. And I think if you had more focus on some of the other elements, it could stand out just a little bit more. And I kind of agree. I was like, counting the seconds until that switch up happened. But only because I think some of the layers were a little low. So I like what you did here. 7.5.
Word. Some little banter there. Who the hell is this?
How's my first song sounding by Splat9? Tech Nine's nephew from the uncle's side.
Yeah. Two-Face Riches. You're welcome, Nikki. What makes people want to share their first song with us?
Our $1 million smiles. We're just so easy on people.
I pop the pink rocks, I can't find my feet. These niggas see through plastic, getting hard to see. I'm in the Jeep and I'm cruising, I'm looking for a beam. I told the king on top, you can keep the pink. I'ma keep it pink and leave it in the sheet. And then I'm sitting on the way. And then I'm sitting on the way, let you Uber Eats. No love, no trace, no receipt. Look me in my eyes, you can don't see. Her whip been kitted back before. Bag of food, man, this shit getting in. Cup bubbling from my drink. I'm calling niggas bluff. When you see me, he ain't blood that bitch like I said he was. Why you capping, boy, you do this for the stun. Next time I catch it, I'ma let 100 run. Now back to the mic, this a honey bun. Pockets full of dodge, shit, he strip the bitch and want some fun. What did I forget? This a one-on-one. If I tell my little nigga so this pain, he gon' get it done. Ain't no point in fussing, ain't no point in none. You said what, bitch, stand on it. When you see these shots flying, ain't no coming back, ain't no coming back.
All right. Two-Faced Riches by, who was that? Splat9?
Splat9.
Look, it's your first song, so I'm not going to be a huge dick, but I'm going to be a little bit of dick and say...
Let them have it.
A little bit of dick. Look, work on, like, your flow, your presence, and your cadence, your delivery first before you, like, say, I just want these effects, I want it to sound like this artist, because really just this sounds like a less polished version of Dej Loaf. And, like, I really think that with your voice... I can't even really tell what your voice sounds like because it just feels very robotic with the tune processing on it. You know, I just want to hear you be a little bit more comfortable, and that's not going to come out in the first song. So it's like there's going to be iterations to this. I would say work on like being naturally talented before you need to be plug-in talented. And, you know, you could probably tell the difference between I need this plugin to sound this way versus I'm going to make my voice sound this way and then I'll do some like plugins after the fact. I think you're the first part right now. So I give this a 5. You're on beat. You're like, there's something there. It's just not shining because of like the lack of comfort, the lack of confidence in just your natural ability. So I give it a 5.
Reminded me of T-Pain, right? Not this song. I'm saying in general. I'm taking a little side quest here and just saying like T-Pain can fucking sing, right? That guy can sing his ass off. And he chose to do auto-tune to sound a certain way. You take that auto-tune off, it sounds just as good, just different.
Yeah.
And then you have a bunch of fucking white suburbanites who then took auto-tune and then just had them recording voice notes to themselves over some fucking app that then inserted a beat and then put their vocals on auto-tune. It's like, you did a rap. No. So to Dice's point, it's like, yeah, you got to learn the basics first before kind of like the plugin should be done strategically. You should do it because you want to sound a certain way, not because I'm going to slap this on and try to mimic what I've heard on the radio before I kind of know how to do those things. Right. Yeah. So just kind of a side comment, but more to your point, first song, great job. Honestly, like as far as first songs go, way better than my first song. The parts that kind of stood out to me is like, obviously you're still kind of getting used to like, what is a song? What is song structure? There's no structure to this song. It's just kind of things said over music happening. So I think with time understanding like, oh, here's where my verse goes and here is where a chorus would be. It's just kind of the same comment with the plugins, like the song structure stuff should be intentional. So all that comes with time and experience. For a first song, I'll give this a 6. You know, I think you hit your lines. The flow was on. The delivery wasn't too bad. Like, good start.
Word.
Nothing pissed me off more than when I saw that fucking ad for the app where it's like, do you want to be a rapper? and you just like say anything and then it puts a beat and then your vocals are auto-tuned. I was like, oh my fuck. This just ruined America. This ruined everything.
Yeah, we talked about this on the last Sunday show. Is like people think making music is easy. People think, oh, I can be a rapper. I can say words on the beat, and it's really not easy. There's a lot of like minor details that go into like what's a quality song versus what's just anybody just talking over a beat. And we talk about it a lot, but I still think people just don't get it until they're like faced with like that talent gap of like, and we've said this before, why don't you try recreating some of your favorite songs? Can you actually do it, or you like really missed the mark on like the little inflections or like why an artist did this? And like to Bird's whole point, like we don't shit on autotune because we hate the plugin. We shit on autotune because if I ask you why did you put autotune on that and you don't have a valid reason, you just turned it on because you wanted it to sound like so and so, then you're using it incorrectly. That's really it.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, but it's a beat basically. If you don't know, then we don't know. Here's Search.
I like that. Like Frylock.
I wasn't quite sure that's what I was supposed to say, but if you say it, I say it too. Fuck lock.
Fuck lock.
I know where I stand on this. Look, I want to like this beat a lot more, but the drums are just peaked out. That's the only issue that I have with this. Your arrangement, the snares, like everything else, the hi-hats, everything else sounds good. Your drums are just collapsing the sound of it entirely in my ears. And for that reason, I will give it a 6 when I probably wanted to give it a 9.
Look at this fucking Honda Civic having motherfucker. Oh, does somebody not have fucking 40s underneath in the trunk and underneath each seat?
Having 40s in a Honda Civic is insane. It's like one speaker in the trunk. Where's your spare tire? You just blew out a tire. Oh, I got the speaker here.
But I got speakers. Yeah, this is Master P's wet dream right here. Yeah, I mean, I'll just ditto what Dice said. I think you did a great job arranging. I liked the sounds. The drums are just insane. I'll give it a 6.
Insane choice. Like, I don't know. It always blows my mind. Like, did you listen to this before you like shared it out with people?
I kind of wonder that for like 70% of the ones that we get. Because it's like, oh, your fire alarm's going off. I'll never forget. That is a real example of somebody who recorded and then the fucking fire alarm was beeping the whole time.
Yeah, like you uploaded the waveform. You didn't notice like the 40 seconds at the end where it's just nothing there. Like you just said, oh, that's fine. I'll leave it.
Done deal. It like takes 2 seconds.
All right, here's Fallen Dove, regular submission, Higher Than You.
So how many more?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I've been huffing and puffing
12,
too much. Ain't call me the
12,
big bad wolf.
13,
I've been
14,
punching into much, trying to
15,
find my
15.
booth. I don't wanna feel in love. I don't wanna.
We only been
be
here a
in
couple
love,
hours.
But I love the drugs. I don't wanna be in love. Hey, I'm higher than you. Oh, you know this is true. I've been higher than you since I was my youth. Roll the windows down, the car smells like booth. I'm higher than you. Oh, I'm way higher than you. Hey, the butter sticking together. Roll my fingers to break it apart so we can smoke it better. This is how I get my heart. Hey baby, don't you start, you're pushing my buttons. And if you go too far, I'll get my wrist cutting. Hey, I'm hiding you, oh you know this is true. I've been hiding you since I was my youth. Roll the windows down, the car smells like booth. I'm hiding you, oh I'm way hiding you. I'm hiding you, oh you know this is true. I've been hiding you since I was my youth. Roll the windows down, the car smells like booth. I'm hiding you, oh I'm way hiding you. Gold chain, silver rains, itch my skin, boils over, I've been living in sin. I don't wanna do it again, but they caught me slipping, so I'ma die young. They caught me tripping, they say I'm a high one. Hey, I'm hiding you, oh you know this is true. I've been hiding you since I was my youth. Roll the windows down, the car smells like booth. I'm hiding you, oh I'm way hiding you. I'm hiding you.
Here's my thoughts on this. Here's what you could do to make this better. That hook is just very bare bones with a vocal layer. If you had more layers on it and it was kind of panned, I could dismiss it. Because the first thing I was going to tell you is the same advice I told Nikki on her song is like you're singing at a low register and it's just not hitting the way I would like to hear it. But I think your biggest problem with your singing is that it's just always like a single layer and it just sounds very shaky and wavery. And you can smoothen that out by having a little bit more layers on it. But I still think with the verses, you could probably sing, if you're going to sing forcibly, sing it at a higher register. You're singing from your gut, and that's why it just never hits the right keys that it needs to hit, because you're not actually trying to sing. You're just gut singing. You're just forcing air out in a tone that you think sounds good, and it's not singing. So I think that's goes back to the whole thing that we always say about your tones always being off. I give this a 5.
So I'm gonna make a confession right now. I had to search car smells like boof. I was like, what am I missing here? There's something here. Boof is a slang term with several meanings, including low quality cannabis, so maybe, whitewater kayaking, probably not, drug, alcohol misuse. None of these are likely causes of a persistent odor in a car. A car that smells like boof most likely has a mechanical problem or a common interior mold issue that should be addressed. So
get that fixed.
Get your car checked out is the best advice we can give. It's crazy. Ray said it in the chat. I've said it before. I don't understand how the backing vocals are so perfect. Like literally the tones, the matching, like Dove is the master of backing vocals and just clueless as far as how to make a main sound good. Because it's those tones, like Dice said. Maybe with more layers, I could see it smoothing out. I think that's really good advice, and I would give the same.
Car
5.
smells like boof. That's crazy.
Car smells like boof. 5.
Even if my car did smell like boof, I would never admit that openly.
Well, you're just closed off, man.
So fucking what?
Don't we get on here to share a bit about our lives? Kind of tell secrets?
That's one secret that will go to my grave. My boof smelling car.
My boof car.
Jesus. All right. Here's Cyclone. I would like to apologize in advance for this.
That would be a cool title.
You probably should have just named it this, yeah. Instead, it's called Off Top.
Oh, what in the drunken freestyle?
This is what happens when your car smells like boof and you're just inhaling mold all the time.
That's what happens when White Collar Rhymes leaves the voice chats open all night.
Yeah. Hey, answer the call, baby. Don't you fall, baby. Grab my hands and I'll get you in my claws, maybe. I've been feeling kinda evil. I've been on my knees at the steeple, trying to pray out the evil, but the demons wanna eat my people. So I let them eat my blood, I let them drink my veins. Let them drain my soul. Does it taste the same as I was before I was corrupted? Her knuckle lit, so fuck it. I be ducking while you bucking. Hey, what you talking about? Hey, what you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. What you talking about? Bitch, you ain't talking about
irony.
Nothing. Hey,
The irony.
You ain't got a gun. Oh, you be bluffing. I do this for fun. Drugs I be trusting. So I puff a little more, no puff daddy. My neck is a little sore cause he aroused me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm spitting off my brain like she give it to me. Suck on that gay dude, fuck on a play dude. Feel like I got to play dough. Feel like I plump in the back of that clothes. Feel like I plump in the back of the hoe. Wearing those fancy chains, call me Danny Trejo. Get your neck cut open, use a dumb flow. Get that blood flow like I was spitting on the beat. Get that blood flow like I was spitting clean. They call me a Rice Krispie, but I ain't no treat. They call me a delight. They call me a delight. Call me a delight.
That was Fallen Dove off top with Cyclone doing random ad-libs in the background. Here's my synopsis of this, and this is kind of in general as well. I'm coming to this conclusion, and I'm going to say this with all due respect. I don't believe you. I don't believe your delivery. There's something about the way that your voice is delivering the lyrics that makes it not believable to me. And I think that's the crux of where it falls with the singing, the rapping, and everything is like, there's a lack of believability from me. It feels like it's coming off as a gimmick, even though you tell me that it's serious. And I think that is the struggle with me digesting your musics, is that I can't take it serious because there's a lack of authenticity that I feel like is coming out of your voice. And maybe it's lack of confidence. Maybe it's like you're not quite sure what tones to do. I don't know what it is. Like all the last 2 years of feedback that we've given you, I just don't believe you. And that's kind of what is the biggest struggle with this, is you're just saying stuff. It sounds like you're obviously sitting here in a chair in voice chat, just saying whatever the fuck off the top of your mind. And I don't believe you. So, like Ray said, solid 2 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, when you actually tried and you're like, oh, I'm going to write stuff about my life and this is deep and here you go. Like, that was probably the best Dove song we've heard. You know, 3 a.m. in the voice chat with Cyclone, being, you know, left to your own devices. This is
crazy.
A tough listen. This is not for public consumption. It's kind of like, you know, the mother of a serial killer, where everyone's like, oh, do you still talk to him? How do you? And she's like, I don't know. I just love him. He's my son. And he's like, he raped and murdered 13 prostitutes over the last year. Just every other week, stab, penis, stab, fucking stabbed with the penis and then stabbed with a knife. What the fuck, lady? And she's like, I don't know. I just love him. It's my son. You'll never get it. And that is how I feel about these drunken freestyles. This is a serial killer rapist that only a mother can love conceptually. It's the spiritual successor, not you, Dove. These drunken freestyles, they need to be stopped. It's a madman on the loose. Lock them up. 1 out of 10.
Stab, penis, stab. That is a bar.
There's nothing to love here. Yeah.
Since we skipped you last time, I'm sorry, Stargaze. My bad. We got a lot going on here. Oh, no, wait. I remember this picture. We didn't skip you. Crime scene.
I don't know. Was
I swear I just want you to like me.
We played this.
I'll hold you so tightly. Tease me where I don't take us lightly. 'Cause I'm prepared to turn you into
commented on this. It sounds violent.
I don't remember exactly what we said, but I remember the general synopsis of it's like, okay, you have a song here, there's some direction to it, but it just feels overall very generic in the presentation. Like, it's just, okay, again, kind of singing, throwing some auto-tune, very loud, a lot going on, busybody beat. We've heard this formula at least 3 or 4 times tonight on this show alone. The only difference is the lyrics. And, you know, I think you have talent. You obviously, the vocal quality is there. But like, if I just had to assess this, if you gave me like 5 songs and they all sounded like this, I couldn't pick you out from the other 4 people. And that's kind of where I think we fell on it last time. You know, I'm sorry we only listened to 20 seconds. I'll play a little bit more, but that's kind of what I remember.
I just don't wanna see you become a victim. There's a human underneath if they listen.
This is like that Always Sunny where they're on the cruise ship and Dennis is like, it's the implication. You know, it's like,
I think you said that last time.
It's the implication.
I think you said that last time.
Maybe I did. I do remember mentioning that, like, equating a crime scene and sex, like, okay, so you're a sex criminal. Like, that's the natural, obvious connection we're gonna make that maybe you don't want people to make when releasing this song. It's either, oh, you're a sex criminal, you're gonna turn this into a crime scene, like somebody call somebody call CSI.
Call Dexter.
Yeah. And then my other thought was like, oh, okay, so you're having period sex. Like, it's one or the other. Either you're doing a rape or you're doing bloody sex. You know, I'm not going to yuck your yum. That's my first reaction. Is just like, it sounds good. I think it's well produced. You have something here. The lyrics leave a lot to be desired. And I think it's just like, you were just saying stuff and you're kind of like, oh yeah, like I'm going to go on this metaphor and I'm just going to run with it. I don't think this metaphor works. That's my take. 6, I'll give it a 7 for sounding good in the genre, but the lyrics, man.
I'll give it a 6 for stab, stab, penis stab.
It's the implication.
Yeah. I think that's where I know for sure that's what we debated last time. And I was like, you know, maybe he loves her so much he would kill her. But in the same breath, it's like, lyrically, it comes off as like, I'm just going to murder somebody. And I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. What did he say? He said something that made me think of that exact scene where it's like, oh, yeah. Gonna, like, he's talking to her and just being like, either you're coming back now or things are gonna get real bad for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
That's pickup 101, ladies. Dab.
Dab is all right. Here's Luckett's Failure. I love it. Songs are getting longer.
Failure every day, I got no way to regulate. Check my resume, I see a big sign and a red too late. I lose more than I gain, the work pays off but the debt is greater. Failure every day, I got no way to regulate. My spirit is rotting in a graveyard, I don't feel any life in my radar. I dream and I fight for the greater purpose I told myself I'm made for. I feel like I should've gave up a while ago, but that would never make the grade. And I feel a giant crater in my soul and I wouldn't raise up. You can tell me every story about the trials and the push to glory, about the select few who could soar, besides the fact they were once feeling worried. The rest of
them are his story, and I can't see myself in that poorly. Live life, I don't wanna fall deep where I can't climb more than I'm stuck with. But is there a point of trying again? Every time I do, I dive on my face, sitting on the tiles when I drown in the rain. Always lose my mind when I'm blinded by rage. Never reach the heights that I fight to attain. Never been a slice of the guy that I claim. Never won a prize, I just spiral in shame. Never was a time when I liked what I made. Failure every day, I got no way to regulator. Check my resume, I see a big sign in the red too late. I lose more than I gain, the work pays off but the debt is greater. Failure every day, I got no way to regulate. How many times must I try? This hard work feels like a waste of my time. I'm not first, so far away I might die before I see a result that I like. I'm watching what I was fade into my past, falling off, domino effect I guess. Chain reaction of my need for success can replace the feeling of being the best. I'm looking at my old trophies and medals, asking myself when did we just let go? You're supposed to improve as you grow, not reverse. Standing still watching this hole get deeper. Treat my wins like a heart, I need it now. I'm bleeding out, self-esteem is really down. My ego, pride, both dead. I'm screaming loud, too deep for sound to leave. Free me now. Failure every day, I got no way to regulate. Check my resume, I see a big sign in the red too late. I lose more than I gain, the work pays off but the debt is greater. Failure every day, I got no way to regulate.
Alright, it was Luckets with Failure. I remember you specifically saying that you're recording on your mic, your phone mic, or like some headsets or something.
I was gonna say that. I think that's an iPhone.
Yeah, definitely quality is the standout issue here. But I did want to say, like, I see the vision here, and I think the only thing that's lacking outside of the quality is like layers and like some, you know, a little bit more inflection and like personality in how you deliver the vocals. But like, I think this is like a huge improvement over like maybe like the first couple songs that we heard from you. So like, I see that you have like this idea of how you want it to sound, and maybe the execution isn't quite getting there because of the microphone. But I still respect the hustle, the effort here. I give it a weak 7.
Yeah, I mean, here's the crazy part. Like right off the bat, I was like, "Oh, this quality." Like I was like, "This is for sure an iPhone." But at the same time, it's catchy, right? The lyrics are interesting. He's not like just making it super basic, generic. Yeah, there's definitely, those are the two things I was going to hammer on, as well as just the quality and the layers on the hook. I think you can, like, I heard layers in the second verse. I was like, oh, you do them there. Why don't you do them in the fucking hook? Mm-hmm. So those would be my suggestions, is like, those are the things that stood out. I'll give it a 7 too. I think it just kind of goes to show you can have a rough take and still with the right mechanics kind of make it work.
Yep. Next up, Pizzle. In C style. Guitar added.
Oh.
There's guitar in this?
Pizzle. What is a pizzle? I feel like some sort of bovine dick.
Can't be worse than boof.
The penis of an animal, especially a bull. I fucking called it.
I could be wrong.
He's calling himself a bull dick. This isn't an instrumental. I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, down here, girl talk, it's all about the loyalty. Rich, poor, anything, even if you're royalty. We all got each other's backs, we're down and not there. Even when you're feeling bad, I got so much advice to share. And I've been here since middle school, so that I can agree with. Yeah, we cuss like sailors, but half the time we don't mean it. Everywhere you go, you'll see jacked up trucks, Trump flags, equipment for fishing, and a shit ton of gun mags. Man, hunting and fishing, yeah, that's life out here. Everybody's got acres and there's few towns near. Some people drive crazy, that's why we hate those Torons. Y'all are gonna be here, then respect you need to work on. Shout out to NC, it made me who I am today. Should've said that long ago, I just clicked yesterday. I'll take this any day over Kansas Plains. I'ma show my love and leave that shit on full display. Shout out to NC, it made me who I am today. Should've said that long ago, I just clicked yesterday. I'll take this any day over Kansas Plains. I'ma show my love and leave that shit on full display.
Where's the guitar at?
The first 50 seconds.
Yeah, we're zooming in the right lane, we're cruising in the left. Don't know who judge all the drive, but you drive like such a mess. Always was late to school when I try to hit up Kevin's. Pissed off all my teachers, but cookies put me in heaven. We were skipping school senior year, I love that too. Always missing all my work, over way past due. This is usually where the fast part is, but don't got it, man, sorry. It was worth every 20 that I got this semester. I knew I would graduate, man, without any question. Man, I felt like a blessing, cause life is the best. I knew goddamn straight I would kill all the rest. Yeah, this is how we do things around here. NC style, everybody can live. This is about to get wild. If you ain't a local, then sit back, relax, have no fear. All we need to start the party is a shit ton of beer. Shout out to NC, it made me who I am today. Should've said that long ago, I just clicked yesterday. I'll take this any day over Kansas Plains. I'ma show my love and leave the shit on full display.
How many of these remaining minutes, full minutes, has words on it?
That's it.
Oh my fucking god, I knew it! God damn it, Bull Dick. I didn't name you that. You named you that. Look. Cut out the first minute and the last minute. The guitar does nothing to me or for me. The beat feels a little like amateurish. I don't know how else to say it. Like the piano, the loop of the whole thing, it just kind of feels like maybe this was something that you made yourself. And that's fine. It's just like, that's my first impression. The flow wasn't necessarily consistent. The lyrics, I think, I like that you were unique with them. Like you made it true to you. But like some of the shit just didn't make any sense. Like you're like, I went over to Kevin's, the teachers hated me, and then cookies got me to heaven. You're like, okay,
bars.
You're rhyming, but like cookies got you to heaven. I just like, what are we saying here?
Maybe Cookie's a stripper.
She can bring you to heaven. 7 minutes in heaven, NC style. I don't know. It just reminded me of a lot of my like early songs when I was trying to, rep my small little hometown or whatever. Like I get it. I think that just ways to make it better. It's just takes forever to come in, takes forever to go out. The guitar does nothing. I think that would instantly bump it up 1 point. Where I'm at, let's call it a 3.5.
Ray Stans, is Pizzle your alias or something? Why do you know his name is Bull Dick and Cookies is Weed Brand? I didn't know everything about Pizzle. Are you are you zooming through the right lane and cruising in the left lane too?
Okay, so this Weed Brand got you to heaven. It still just kind of sounds dumb, right? Like, I don't know how else to say it.
Knowing more does not help, is what Bird is saying. Look, I echo everything that Bird is saying, and I double down on like, this feels very amateurish, and it's not like a cheap shot. It just sounds like the overall package like feels amateurish. from the beat to the delivery, like the well enunciated, clearly pronounced lines and words. Just everything feels like it's authentically you lyrically, but it feels very novice as far as like a final product. Like you got a long intro that does nothing, you got a long outro that does nothing. You have every word clearly pronounced with every syllable. You have like a little bit shaky flow. You know, the beat itself, its starting point of like, this feels like somebody new on their journey. So, you know, I say keep working on your craft. It's going to be on your upcoming album, you said. Cool. Just keep making music is all I'll say. You know, not everybody has every song be great. So, you know, take our word for like the next project. I give this a 5.
Yeah, I mean, no hate. Like I said, like I've had way worse songs than this that I was trying to do the same thing. So yeah, I mean, just keep pushing. One last comment on that. I will say the section where you're like, normally this is where I'd go fast or where someone.
I'm
would
glad
go
you
fast.
didn't go fast.
Yeah. He's like, normally people go fast here. Nah, I can't. Like, why admit your shortcomings? You know, like why? Well, I would rhyme and make sense, but I chose not to.
That would have made the track so Caucasian. Is like, well, let me do a fast rap now. Well, here we go, guys. Get the fast raps out. Gonkua? Show me. You show me.
Some of these names.
I don't know, man.
Hard to say. It's like they're fucking challenging us.
It's just naturally that low, in case you were going to ask.
Wasn't. I was like, this is nice.
Show me where you at, show me what you want. A whole lot of bad bitches better wanna go. Let me do my shit cause I wanna let it go. Wanna go to bed but I'm really gonna work. I ain't gonna hold you. I just wanna feel some. Ain't no need for nobody, I don't feel anybody. Don't just tell lie to me, don't just tell love me. Yeah, it's so hard for me. Yeah, it's so hard for you. Don't you never forget what I was gonna do for you. Hella bitches better wish I was on in that crew. Gotta be like thing cause I'm feeling take the back. But shoulda for me good cause baby know I'm mad. She wanna feel maybe ask her baby where you at. Nobody knows what I'm been through.
Wait, Ray, why do you buy bull dick for your dog?
Yeah, that feels like it needs to have its own section.
The dots are connecting here. Like, what's going on there?
Pull up anywhere, I'ma pick you up. I should have flashed this on it, I'm Louis Vuitton. You ain't even gotta try, and I still cold. Bad bitch wanna find me, just another clown. Damn, I gotta work, that I wanna waste some words. Bottle buying clothes, but I won't love my bros. Yeah, that's my lane, I'ma go to the end. We know we're coming down, said I know what I pains. Yeah, I'm been starting, and I'm about to get them checks. I won't buy 20 words for me and for my ex. Don't you make me teach you how to talk and less. I rap, I'm like think cause I'm on a VVS. She love to find me, yeah, bad bitch celeste. Take yours, I'ma take mine. Leave yours, I'ma leave mine.
No, I dispute that, Ray. Not a common item. Nobody just walks into Petco is like, where's your bull dick, Al? I've never
Let me show you in the back.
I've never heard of like no veterinarian, no regular person who has pets like me has said, hey, do you get your dog some pizzle too? You get your dog bull dick? My dogs love bull dick. Never ever in my life have I had this discussion until this very night, 40 years into being alive.
That's like the code they use. They go into Petco like, where's your bull dick at? It's like, where's your trouser snake section?
That's like asking where the glory holes are in the sex shop. It's like, yo, you got glory holes here? Yeah, in the back. That's where the bull dick is. All right. GX on Kua. Volume is way too low. Look, I think you did an okay job, but it's also kind of a run-of-the-mill track. Like, it's very generic in the topics that you're talking about. And kind of similar to what we said earlier to the one person who just kind of slapped on autotune for the sake of having autotune. I think that your voice sounds fine. I'd like to hear your voice shine, but I'd also like to hear you talk about something with a little bit more substance. I'll give it a 5. You have a bull dick in your hand. Stop it, Ray. Ray's banned from the chat.
Screenshot. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm guessing it's Jackson. I feel pretty proud of myself realizing that after you said it out loud. Look, this is a good example of like you're hitting all of the right tones, right? I just feel like it's underperformed and you're not saying anything new or special, right? I think maybe once you get further in your journey where you're not trying to sound like an artist you listen to and you're kind of making authentic music to yourself, like here's, my life, here's my whatever, I think it'll be a little bit more relatable or like stand out a little bit more from just kind of the run of the mill, like radio hit. Right. And I think, to Dice's point, it's too low to really be a radio hit and slightly too underperformed to be a radio hit as is. I think if you lean into the projection of the lyrics, if you insist on having them the same, it'll help. 5.
All right, here's Little Swiss and CBT, who we heard earlier. Here's Far From Demo.
It's like a Mario song when he gets his star.
Yeah.
Hey, been on the brink like Cameron, or so it seems. These niggas moving foul and one of them showing teeth. Don't wanna put up ransom just to tell them that we ransom. Provide a drive with MEP, let it fits on the seats. The luck is timeless, young is honest. They're searching for someone that might divide us, but we all know that's a tough assignment. Don't play by me and mines, I never undermine it. I know the sun is drying up, some problems underlined. Over the line, bro got a heart of a lion. Ain't put no thought in the wise. When he say find me, I just hope he find it. When I'm in my element, I'm periodically untouchable. So don't hit me, cause in the lab it ain't no rushing signs. All them dances in the falling bandwidth. Can't you wait to see how shit gon' pan out, cause that would cause some panic. And niggas put their chests out, but it's all a gambit. See them skellies in the closet, got a haunted mansion. Round the way, see energy and defeat. The pride is going postal, our tendencies never leave unless I'm checking on the pace. I don't want no game 7 dreams. Cause seeing all the beauty, it comes with taming the beast. Like damn, when is it all done? Cause I've been spending too much time saying I want some. And they've been trying to write me off, I know it's hard for them. The thought of floating now is something that we far from.
Hey, and is it all done? Cause I've been spending too much time saying I want some. And they've been trying to write me off, you know it's hard for them. The thought of floating now is something that we far from. Magical mystery off the mescaline under the seat with the text. Like I'm in Colleen under the dress of the pressure. What does it really mean? Real talk, the girl wasn't mine. Yeah, she Billie Jean, sweet field emotion. She skeet like Billy Ocean. I was in control of components, I'm losing focus. Listening to Otis, I wrote it up in a Lotus. Control the boat is hopeless, you know they gonna control us. Couldn't see, felt like I was in a dream zone out. Guess when I write, I might intervene. Then they sleep when you eat and never came between. Chasing the paper was like a high and I was sipping lean. Dependent bend in the corners, I'm in the foreign. Candy painted drip off the frame, you can't ignore it. And I'ma just bully these beats like I was Jordan. Imagine you proportionally getting it when we scoring. What we scoring when I'm stepping ain't Robert Ory. I'ma just shoot it cause shooters don't ever worry. Lines never blurry, swerving in the category. I'ma stay up in the lab, guess we were Rick and Morty.
Damn, when is it all done? Cause I've been spending too much time saying I want some. And they've been trying to write me off, I know it's hard for them. The thought of floating now is something that we far from.
Hey, and is it all done? Cause I've been spending too much time saying I want some. And they've been trying to write me off, you know it's hard for them. The thought of floating now is something that we far from.
Right, that was Far From by Little Swiss and CBT.
I'll just say this at the top. The Robert Ory slander will stop here today.
7 rings, folks.
7 rings.
More than
Big
Jordan.
shot Bob. Yeah. How many does Steph have again? Yeah, look, this was a cool collab. I think CBT understood the assignment, held up his end of the bargain. I really want to give a huge shout out to Lil Swiss's pen. I don't know why this guy insists on doing, fucking hard mode of every beat that he ever chooses. Like, that beat is just frustrating, but somehow you make it work. And digging the bars. There was the Elemental Haunted Mansion, just a couple off the top that I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Very, very, very smart bars. I liked CBT. I think overall it felt like the quality was the biggest drawback here. Like on Swiss's hook, it felt like a little tinny in the mix. I'm not sure, if that was a choice of like, this is the effect I want on it, or if it's just like what you were recording with, but it felt a little low quality on the hook. And then CBT, like I definitely heard some of the plosives in there. So I just think in general, some of those finer mix issues stood out to me as kind of the downside, but both of you did your thing on what I would consider kind of a just hard mode beat. So I'll give it a 8.5.
Yeah, definitely the mix was what I was gonna say is Little Swiss's vocals sound super thin and tinny at times, and then I like the body of CBT's, but then there's plosives from time to time. So I think the main thing is if could be some body added to Little Swiss's vocals, that would go a long way. I liked Swiss's verse, solid as always. I like CBT's too. The one thing that I was gonna say though is I feel like maybe he was trying to play a little bit of a catch up, and I feel like if CBT just rewrote his whole verse, it would be twice as good, and he wouldn't feel like he's trying to like play catch up with whatever Little Swiss wrote down. I'm not sure if this is one of those tracks that Little Swiss dropped off in the collab for him, but I felt like CBT heard it and he was like, okay, I gotta have these kind of lines. And maybe that first pass through you're trying to like play keep up, and I don't think you need to play keep up. From what we heard earlier and what we heard in this one, you have good presence, you have good cadence, good delivery. Just be yourself and like let that natural like you shine out. There's some good lines in there, don't get me wrong. I just feel like if you rewrote this, you would be twice as good. So that's my big upping you that I think you can do better. But I give this an 8. Next up, Michael, end of the line, or end of line. No the.
Your Kel.
Yeah, Michael. Not yours.
Not your Kel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. 8 more.
Plugging along.
Doing it, baby.
We're doing it, baby.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Is this our path? Tiptoe cross edge, we jumped head first, now we fall back. Into the line. Eerie silence dead at night, when we make it for the light. Round in circles, our past selves cross ties. Sign our name on dotted line. And you kept me from falling. Hold on my hand. What if this is more than a chance? You went replace the love that we had. Step through the thorns and valley of death. If I had the strength, I'd carry us back from it all. Then they try to understand, but they don't. Ways I found it out late. I'll show them always. I can't let it go. Through the time change, I lost my way. I fall again. When everything in life brings me closer to the earth.
Is there anything left?
Eerie sellers that in us as we jump head first, now we fall back in the line. Eerie sellers that at night, round in circles, our paths cross eyes. So the name that at night, when we make it
I struggle with Michael.
You do.
I like Michael. Don't get me wrong. I like Michael. I think he has a smooth.
Doesn't sound like it.
I think he has a smooth voice. I think he has some interesting songs. I don't think that he's being challenged in how he performs his songs. If I had to challenge you, I would say step 2 feet away from the microphone and then see if you can sing those songs in the same tone. Because I feel like he's taking a shortcut. He just has a very smooth voice that doesn't crack naturally. And I feel like he's just cheating by just like, you know how we criticize other people who say like, well, hey, if you're going to sing, and if you're going to rap. Like he's like in this like gray area in between it where he can get away with just fucking talking and it sounds smooth. And I think that's what he's doing. And he's cheating the system and I fucking hate it. And that's why I'm so critical of him, because it's like, you're not singing, you're just sounding smooth. And I don't think that you're fully belting out, because at the end, when you try to hit those high notes, you struggle with those. And that's why I think that you're not really fully dedicating yourself to singing. So I would say step further away from the mic and still see if you can deliver the same tones, because I don't think you can, because you're not singing yet. I'm not saying that you can't get there. I just wish that it sounded more like full-blown singing. I'll give it a 7.
All right. Yeah, you know why I think, here's my conspiracy theory. Here's why I think you hate him so much.
I don't
Because
hate
he's
him.
you. He's you.
It's not me.
Yeah, he's you. You do the same shit. You're like, you don't really lean into the rapping. You don't really project yourself. You just have a smooth ass voice. And you
My
just
voice
happen to
isn't
rhyme
my
stuff.
voice isn't as smooth as his though. My voice will crack if I try to hit those notes that he's hitting. Maybe that's why I'm angry, because he's doing what I can't do.
That's probably why. Look, here, I'll just start out saying I like it. I like it a lot. My kind of gut reaction is like, the beat is a little boring, but because you're so talented, you knocked it out of the fucking park. And so you kind of forget about the beat because of what you do with it. Now, strategically, my little nitpicky shit is like the layers. So you clearly have a ton of different like backing ad libs. You have some sections where you chose to do kind of those strengthening word layers. And that's when it fucking rocked. And I don't know if you left it off of some of the other parts because you wanted kind of it to be special when you did do it. But that was what I found myself wishing, is when it was just one main layer. It's like, I love when you kind of come in with the second layer to really strengthen those end words. And I just wish you did that the whole time versus just in certain pockets. I'd still give this an 8.5.
Cheater. That's what he's doing. He's cheating.
Sure.
All right. Here's Mel Nooks, Pervasive Cold. See what kind of weird he's throwing out this time. hate the drums on the first half, and I hate the melody in the second half. 5.
It's a fucking chaotic mess to me. I don't like any bit of it. It's just noises, a bunch of techno kicks and noises behind them. I think throw this one into the incinerator and start over. 1.
Next up, Y&G Cobain, 4x4. What do we rate based on this picture here?
What is that guy doing with his mouth? Is he making a whistle?
He doesn't look committed to a whistle. He doesn't look like he's like showing grills or anything. He looks like he's just got his fingers in his mouth.
Yeah, I'd say there's too much mouth stuff going on in this picture. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's making duck face. This guy's got his tongue out. This guy is also making duck face. 3 based on the picture.
All these girls I'm thick, rapping up 4x4. Yeah, rapping up 4x4. Yeah, rapping up 4x4. Yeah.
Yo, riding 4x4 with my bitch, with my cane. You're another knob, you're just fucking lame. Not 2006, 2026, it's my year. I'm like Gucci Mane in this bitch.
Hey, yeah, hey. Get me down, bitch. Hey, wait, hey. Get me down, wait. Hit a Cobain, hey, hey, hey. Trip, bitch, come on.
Fucking on my side, bitch, this shit is not my main.
Yeah, I got really double of them bitches like Lil Wayne, yeah.
Sliding on your block like that shit is just a game.
Nah, it's not a game, little bitch, you know we get a race.
Ey, yeah, yeah. Hon är min tjej, hon vill knulla dig. Hon är min grej, jag kommer knulla dig. Little bitch, yeah, here chilla on a dick, yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm riding with Pen. Catch me and Bobby and Ken. Ay, ay, it's like.
It's not good. You guys obviously are either not. I was about to say something mean. You guys are either not trying very hard or you're not very. You haven't been doing this long enough to really put more polish to it. I give it a 1.
There's literally nothing redeemable about this. I hate it with every fiber in my body, and this is almost as bad as if somebody just took their phone and then said pee, poop, poop, pee, and then had AI generate a beat and then auto-tune their voice. This is 1.01 notches above that. You're clearly not trying, so I'm not going to try to give you a serious review. Do better, try harder. Just because your friends are over and they're like instigating this, like, oh, let's put on a crazy beat and say things, doesn't mean you should feel the peer pressure.
Hot take. This is no better than the Road Jepsen Come song.
I agree.
But same thing to me.
I agree. No one fucking understood when I was like, this isn't entertaining, guys. Like, literally anyone, my fucking, my 50-year-old cousin, my fucking 80-year-old mom can get on and say, I fucked your bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, like anyone can say that and then snap 2 beat, boom, done. I did a rap. It's
not my main
boring.
bitch. It's my side bitch. All right, next up.
And Nara. It's unbelievable.
You don't think they have a roster of bitches?
I won't go as far to say I know anything about their lives. I will go as far to say, as with the voices and with the way that you're saying these things, I don't believe anything you said. You can say your name is Greg. I was like, I don't believe it. It's the same shit you were saying with Dove. It's just I don't believe it with your tone.
Mark, Greg, Paul, Bill, Dave. It's their names. All right. Here's Nara. Close to You. I don't like this for you, Nara. Go back to the funk. This is a 2 for me. I hate it. Here's why I hate it. It just sounds very distant and like unfinished. It sounds like it's missing a whole lot of elements that I'm just not hearing. And I feel disconnected from the sample. And I miss the old you, the less post in the lounge rage baiting you when you used to make funk beats with Memphis vocals in the hook. Please stop talking about politics and make funk beats.
I miss the funk beats too. I mean, look, if we're comparing it to everything we listened to today, was there percussion? Sure. Was there a sample? Yep. Did it go in time to the percussion happening? Yeah. Like it just, the sample wasn't that interesting to me. And I think that's probably why you saw, Dice kind of skipping around like, okay, let's find an interesting section. It's just, it is what it is. Sample's the sample. It's a cold BLT. You know what you're going to get. It's a cold BLT. 5.
Maybe I was a bit hard. It's 3.
It's good adjustment.
Thank you. What's next? King Kui. 1 out of 10. Please be real. You must not know us.
He must. Was that from a rating that we gave before?
No, he's telling us, please be real.
Okay.
Were you offended?
No, I thought he was saying like 1 out of 10, be real. Like, here's this one. You're going to like this one more.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll look and see. Have we had anything from King Kui?
That'd be pretty funny. He's like 1 out of 10, be real. Here's this one. Look, I feel like it's very rare for me to give a 1, even if it's like pretty bad. If I feel like you were trying and it doesn't piss me off, at least a 2.
This is his second post ever. His first post was, yo, what up, yesterday. And this is his second post ever. So
here we are. Welcome, King Kui.
Producer Bird asks if it's too late to post one with a skip.
I got time.
Yeah.
Been a while, Producer Bird. How you been, man?
Here's Gigolo by King Kui. I'm a gigolo. Oh, wait, I can't sing that. It's R. Kelly.
I fucking love that song.
R. Kelly is banned. My bad.
Smoking on these packs, then get caught up to my head. I was rolling all the gas and got me tweeting off my meds. And I know I said I'll quit this shit, but honestly I can't. Need some more. I rob your shawty, put the 40 to her head. Rolling off anxiety, I'm wishing I was dead. She acting like
she wanted me, but Sunday one.
Sunday.
Fuck you and your apology. I ain't looking at your text, so bitch you better follow me. I'm
first time in years.
Honestly, I changed it up to like a fucking friend. How she telling me I'm still because I'm asking for some name. But bitch, I'm sorry, I don't do this shit. Little bitch, I'm just the best. Now I always keep a couple hoes I need. Facts, I don't even know. I'll kick her out the gym. I'm pills out you around the body in the land. I'll shoot you like I'm Gigolo and keep it in the 10.
1 out of 10, Bird. Please be real.
Look, I like your sound. I think this is modern. I think you have a good melody, a good like sense of like how to approach songwriting. I just think that like, yeah, like the effects on the voice made the delivery sound weaker than it probably was. And it's just kind of hard to hear with kind of the crackly, like speaking in the back of your voice. But it had a nice little bop to it. I agree with producer Bird. I think that was like a 6.5 for me.
For me, it was a 5. Like I think the flow is good. I think that you have knowledge of like timing and everything, but like the presentation didn't hit with me. It's like the like Bird said, the talking from the back of the voice, the crackliness, it almost sounded like other things that we heard tonight, except we're more on beat, I would say, and you're not trying to sing. I think that's the only difference, but it's still auto-tuned. It's still struggle to understand some of the wordage, so it didn't strike me as like, oh, this is a standout track. So I'm at a 5. I don't hate it, but it just doesn't resonate with me. It's like I want to hear more. All right. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, producer Bird.
Shout out, Mr. Bird. Yeah, we're running out of birds in the Discord. I mean, it's not exactly true, but yeah, we had like 10 run around at one point. And now there's like Birdcage, me, a couple others, I'm sure.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
Good
maybe
riddance.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right, here's Feels Like.
Appreciate you, Bird. Bird's feather.
Yeah, I like to swim in the summertime. I like me a drink on a Friday night. I like a good sweat when I don't feel right. I like a sad song if I know the lines. I might get carried away. So I was born this way. I forgot what it feels like to feel right, to feel right. You left at the wrong time. I forgot what it feels like to feel right, to feel right. You left at the wrong time. Yeah, I was hungry, so I ate. I was tired, so I laid. I was sober, so I took me a drink. So pour it cold until that tab is closed. I need something for my hand to hold. I might get carried away. So I was born this way. I forgot what it feels like to feel right, to feel right. You left at the wrong time. I forgot what it
Else Feels Like by producer Bird. I like this track. There's a couple things that I feel like could have been better. I feel like you should have more of a main lead on it rather than just doubles throughout, because it just feels just super spacey and far away, when I feel like you have a strong enough track overall that you should have a lead vocal that people can resonate with in their ears. Instead, it feels like you're just behind me on both sides. Like, I wish there was a lead vocal that really drove this all the way through and carried it. The other part, I was hungry, so I ate. Look, I believe you were the ones that came in here with 1 + 2 is 3 that one day. And I was about to say, like, up until that part, like, kudos on, like, improving the writing. And then you dialed it back to 101 all over again. And it's just got to be, I'm not a stickler for rhymes either, man. It's just got to be better than that. There's got to be something more to it than I was hungry, so I ate. That's all that I got for you there. And then the other thing, at about 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, kind of similar to what Ray was saying, I think that you need more power in the mix. Like, there needs to be more either layers or reverb, something more powerful. As the beat is building up, your energy's got to build up too. And instead, it just feels the same as like 1 minute in and 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. There's no change in like the vocal presentation. And I think if you're going to make the beat bigger, then make the vocals bigger too. But like, overall, I see the vision. I like this track overall. I want to like it more, but those are the 3 things that stood out to me. I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I love it too. I love kind of what the vision is. The execution, there was just a couple of things that I'll touch on, but like overall, I thought this was dope. I love this style for you, by the way.
Yeah.
This bluesy, jazzy guitar. I think this is sick. The things that kind of stood out to me, Dice mentioned the writing. For me, I was gonna point out, like, grab me a beer, like that extra A, just it's filler, and it just kind of didn't feel authentic. Like, I don't think it. Maybe if you were from West Virginia, it would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab me a beer. And it's like, you're New Jersey, and it just didn't hit authentic to me. And then, like, I was hungry, so I ate. So there's just like little things in the writing like that where I'm like, I think you're trying to go for a thing that doesn't feel as authentic as if you just kind of did it how you naturally would. As far as the vocals, I loved your tone. I think the mix, to me, it sounded a little tinny. Like, it sounded like a lot of reverb in there, and just like the effect on the voice, how it was hitting the beat, I wanted it to feel a little bit more natural in its presence, but still like cool tones, and I think it really worked. And the other kind of small piece was some of the runs. I think you do this thing where you try to do like these crazy, like Mariah Carey, like, let's hit every note in every octave as I go up and down the scales. And like, there's like one note that's off in like a couple of your runs where it's like, oh, it was so close. It was almost there, but there was just one little like note that hit flat. But at the same time, like, cool song, fun. I'm going to give this a 8 where it's at.
10 out of 10 vision, though. I see the vision there.
I see the vision too.
All right, got another one here called Does It Matter? And then we'll get back to the rest of the queue.
Baby, higher, so I can run and fire. No mercy, no mercy. I hate to have these feelings, cause nothing really matters, oh. Baby, higher, so I can run and fire.
Yep.
The little one argues, all I see is peace. I'll go the flawless, I knew that regardless. The hell is the problem, the fuck do you mean? Heart's dead, that's the reason we scream. Make the bag, yeah, I don't need a team. Go
ones, fuck that, you get teed. Fake friends, yeah, you owe nothing. Hang out to be smoking something. Ask for favors like they token hunting. Stay in my lane, always stunting. Take out, I might take off. Chip on my shoulder, lace off. Fighting me, hockey face off. Hot in your life, does it pay off? Does it pay off? I need to know right now. Does it pay off? Fighting these feelings inside that I just can't play off. I'm the pilot, you better be ready for a takeoff. Seeing your laugh under the cough that you fake off. I can tell that you still have feelings based off of lies that you tell me every time that you think you are wise and you think I am blind to those feelings inside.
Take me higher so I can run in fire, fire. I haven't had this feelings, that nothing really matters. Take me higher so I can run in fire, fire. I haven't had this feeling, that nothing really matters.
Did you produce this?
You say you feel nothing, but why'd you return? Gas on the fire, just watching it burn. Swear that you cold, but your eyes always shake. Hot from the truth, but it cracks when you break. Texting my phone, it's a cycle again. Say you moved on, but you circle back in. Pushing me out when you pulling me near. Silence is poison, but I can still hear. Bleeding my trust while you bury your guilt. Tearing me down from the house that we built. Say you don't love, but the ghost never fades. Haunting my nights when I'm drifting away. Trapped in a loop, it's a curse and a test. You kill what we had, then receive what's left. I keep on drowning, you watch from the shore. Say you feel nothing, you come back for more.
Right. That was Does It Matter by producer Bert. Ten out of 10 beat. I love the beat. Don't take this the wrong way, but I wish the lyrics were harder. Like, I kind of wish that you didn't sing it all on it and it's just a bunch of hard raps, maybe even like a diss track to an ex or somebody you just don't like their face. I just feel like with the aggressive nature of the beat, the tone of the rap should match it. And I feel like you did your thing on it. I just kind of wanted more like grittiness and roughness out of it is kind of where I fell. Like, especially towards the end, it felt a little bit rushed. Like you close it out, like trying to rush in the last couple of words. That's just my feeling. People will sing along with stuff, yeah, but also your leads are kind of like low in comparison. Like you did this thing again where it's like over reverbed, and so like your leads don't stand out as strong. And maybe that's why I'm feeling like I wanted the raps to be stronger, because the vocals were kind of like lost in a little bit of reverb. The singing parts, and that's why I said don't get me wrong, like it's okay. I think just from the first listen when I heard the beat come in, I wanted some harder raps. And that's what I was kind of expecting there. I was worried you were going to sing the whole fucking song, and you didn't. That's great. But for me personally, like first listen, I wished it was harder. But I'll give it an 8.
Look, I disagree. I disagree with Dice. I think you crushed the fuck out of this. I love this song. This I would download. I mean, sure, could I be a little nitpicky about the raps or whatever? Who cares? This beat is fucking fire. Gets me going. And I think that it was really smart to do the singing how you did it. Sure. Is there maybe less reverb that you could use on it? Yeah, that's nerd shit. Who fucking cares? That song's a banger. 10 out of 10 for me. That got me hyped. Let's go, Bird. That shit's dope. 10.
Nerd shit.
Yeah, mixing, boo, fucking reverb, wah wah. Who cares?
The guy who says vocals are tinny tells me I'm talking nerd shit about mixing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
That shit was sick.
All right. Got another tip from Bird.
Shout out producer Bird. Man, I gotta get that fucking song. Let me know when that's released.
Making me a widow bride, for real. Forced to fight my thoughts I had inside, for real. Needed to drown them out getting high, for real. Nothing else to win the fight, for real.
me at the perfect time. I could see it through his eyes. He don't deserve to feel blind. Must have gave him blurry signs. Maybe this the reason why I should be by his side. By his side. By his side. Look how you have put me down, down, down. Have me lost, lost and found, found, found. Yeah, I might seem okay, but not within. Not with the way that it feels how it's been. Still can't believe it, no way we are over. Running away when I need you for closure. How can you leave me and say that it's over? I stood right with you as we got older. Why must I fight it like I am a soldier? Yeah, never felt colder. Look how you have put me down, down, down. Have me lost, lost and found, found, found. Look how you have put me down, down, down. Have me lost, lost and found, found.
All right, that was Put Down by Bird.
What do you think?
I feel like the tones of the harmonies kind of didn't necessarily blend the way that I expected them to with the beat. Like, it felt like there was a lot going on with the production, and then, you know, you found a groove that worked as far as the tempo. I don't know. I just felt a little bit disjointed, I would say, from the tones that you were singing and then like the energy of the beat. But it worked. So I guess I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, this one was tough for me. I didn't love the tone of the down, down, down.
Yeah.
And as far as the writing goes, like we're gonna have to like fight, soldier, feeling colder. Like it just the writing on this felt a little simple for me. But it's like still well put together, and like the beat is super fun, especially at the end, like when it kind of intensifies. So I'll give it a 7, kind of shrug.
All right, and then got one more from Bird. Let's see, this one's Nightlight.
You'll be my nightlight now. You'll be my nightlight now. Turn off and don't make a sound. You are my comfort right now. My nightlight, I'm not turning out. You walk away, I swear it's killing me. Yeah, you brought me out, your name is Novocaine. Yeah,
Hey, I don't hear
this is
anything.
searching seas. Yeah,
Hear
you
anything?
talking trauma, I don't know the pain. Yeah.
I realized you had started it already.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, fucking spoiler alert.
Oops. It was playing. Well, they could hear it. I think that's what the problem was. Hold on.
I would like to be able to hear it.
Nah. You hear it now?
You'll be my nightlight now. You'll be my nightlight now.
Right, that was Nightlight by Producer Bird.
Man, I can't tell you how close I was to adding this to my like songs playlist. Like, I have my Spotify up. I clicked on Spotify and I was like, no, I can't do it. It's so almost good. I mean, it's good, but there's just parts of it that kind of like Ray said, there's just parts that the tone falls off, right? I think specifically after the chorus near the end, and you kind of elongate it, you draw out that section. It's like, oh, that section's a tough land. It's just off a little bit. And there's like, again, kind of in those crazy runs that you do, just moments where you're like, not quite. But also when you're doing the layers on the hook, it works so well, right? Like, I think especially like strategically when you're like, oh, let's have these going at the same time. Like, that was fucking dope. Modern sound, cool, like decent harmonies. I liked this a lot and I wanted to love it. I'll give this an 8 where it's at.
Yeah, I like the energy of it, but I agree that there were parts, especially towards the second half, where just the tones were not where I thought that they should go in accordance with the key of the beat and how you were singing everything else. It just seemed off. But the energy was there. That's really the only thing that I have to criticize, is just the tones threw me off on that. I give it a 7.5.
I gotta know, Bird, did you freestyle that one that we just listened to? He said he's got a freestyle on deck, but I need to know, do you freestyle all your music? Like, is that where some of these tones come in? You're like, let's just see how the vibe hits, and then like, let's go. And then you're like, done, ship it off? Or like, did you write this down? Did you, say, here's the run I'm going to do? A lot of it. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the lyrics kind of made me kind of think like something about the trauma and like you got pain. And I was like, I could see where, like, if you're doing it live, it makes sense. But also, if you took the time to write it down, could you have said something that hits harder lyrically? Probably.
He was hungry, so he ate. He was tired, so he lay.
I could eat.
I haven't eaten all day. All right, here's a Frank Ocean freestyle. 4-minute freestyle, really?
I'm bitter no longer, 'cause I know what we had was real. Oh, if I smile too big at you when you're around, it's because I never forgot what we had. You taught me how to love, you taught me about myself, you taught me what's good for me and my mental health, what I see.
Nice.
And I regret every moment not loving you.
much, y'all. That was Bird with Frank Ocean freestyle. I also want to like this more. I feel like, so overall, the vocal volume is just too low. It's just, you feel very like in the background again. Aside from the 1 minute and 16 mark where you just like the key didn't hit where I thought the key should have hit at, the main gripe that I have with this overall is it's almost like listening to Busta Rhymes on the Look at Me Now remix. It's just like a bunch of empty calories because it's all freestyled. Like, where I should be hearing something with a little bit more emotion evoking from the lyrics, is just like saying whatever, like, oh, I freestyled this for you, I write songs about, like, there's just nothing there. And you know, you can sing it as passionately as you want. If there's nothing in the words, it's like cheating on your girlfriend and then saying I'm sorry, and then the next weekend you cheat on her again and say, oh, my bad. Like that.
Well, if
that's
you're sorry.
Yeah, that's basically what I heard in this. Is like there's just the first minute is okay, and then after that it's just like a bunch of empty calories. And I wanted to like it more, but there was just nothing said in an R&B fashion, because this sounds like an R&B song, but you're not saying anything.
You basically invited all your friends over for a dinner party and then gave them a plate with Gushers.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, come over and have dinner, and then you're like, oh, you guys didn't bring your own plates, and you're sitting there eating while everybody's staring at you. So for that reason, I will give it a 7, because it's like I said, other than like the 1 minute and 16 mark where the key just didn't hit where I thought it should have hit, it sounds good overall, but there's just nothing set. There's no content to it. So I'm at a 7.
Yeah, like I think it definitely started out strong, and like it was well performed. Like when the notes hit, the notes hit. I think that's kind of the issue with the freestyle though, right? Is like you can kind of hear the shakiness in some of the, like both the tones and in the lyrics, because it's like all made up on the spot. Look, and I'll give credit where credit's due. Like, you know, freestyling, anything's hard. Freestyle singing, freestyle rapping, freestyle whatever. I'm just saying that for recorded music, you don't have to do that. And I think that like you've got a lot of talent. You're, you know, insane where you're at in pumping out the volume and the quality that you do. I think if you took your time with this shit and revisited this track with some thought out lyrics and like, here's how I'm going to approach this, maybe like 1 or 2 takes, I think it would crush. I'd still give it a 7 though. It's like not bad.
Next up, Quincy, Rain Check.
What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead, man, I've had too much. Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead. Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. And you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough, I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked. Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. And you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough, I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked. Rain check, that's 8 in my head. You said you wanna fuck instead. I have to count you out. Guess I'm the dumb one now. Guess I'm dumb cause I put a little trust in her. I was wrong, shit don't change, huh? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? That's true. What do you know? She don't even want you. Guess I'll just be a friend. Might be better off dead.
Taylor Box,
I don't feel well depressed. Guess I'll just fuck off then. Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. And you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough, I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked. Way too much perky, gonna catch up, gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. And you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough, I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked. Fill up my cup and eat perp in the shit. Slide in the block with a Glock and a switch. Jam me to pull up, I'm bringing the click. Let you don't, we make
making it quick. Oh, I am a shooter, ayy. Taking your shit, I'm a looter, ayy. Ice on my neck, I'm a jeweler, ayy. Took it from you, now it's cooler, ayy. Damn, I'm just a kid on a mission. We on no bitch be kissing. Give me my dick, she lick it. Showing her where she missing. Let you come over, we fuck in the kitchen. She pack on my dick cause I'm fly like a pigeon. I'm known cause my dick and nigga was so vicious. I hit from the back and I fill it with liquid. Rain check that tape in my head. You said you wanna fuck instead. I count you out. Guess I'm not dumb one
Rubbing alcohol.
Way too much Fergie, gonna catch up. Gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. Yeah, you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough. I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked. Way too much Fergie, gonna catch up. Gonna drop dead, man, I'm on my last drop. Yeah, you cannot hurt me, I'm too tough. I got a heater on me, I keep the shit tucked.
All right. That was Quincy with Rain Check.
Imagine those vocals, those melodies, that beat, and the lyrics were actually true.
You don't think he's filling her with liquid?
Definitely not with the way he portrayed it. Look, man, good sound, good beat. This is the issue when people try to replicate songs that they listen to on the radio. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get the basics first. You got to, like, you know, understand the fundamentals. And then when you start making your own songs, you know, it's a transition going from like, I'm a shooter, I'm a looter, I'm a jeweler, to like, oh, like, I don't shoot guns. What do I want to talk about? Instead of, you know, a Rari, like, oh, maybe we could talk about my Mazda 3. You know what I mean? Like, it just hits harder if it rings true to you. And if you are a shooter and you're telling yourself, that's probably a bad idea. The cops are everywhere now. But if you're not a shooter, don't fucking say it, because it doesn't sound believable and it sucks. It just sucks. So the lyrics don't ring true to me, and it feels like you're trying to be something you're not. But you are a talented vocalist. Change your fucking writing and you're gonna crush. I guess a frustrated... I was gonna give it a 7, but I'm down to a 6 because of the content.
I think you're a shooter, Quincy. Keep shooting, boy.
Shooters gotta shoot.
Shooters gotta shoot. That's right. I was at a solid 7 until the fast rap, and not only the fast rap was like why, but also the content of the fast rap. If you stuck with the formula that you did in the first verse, I would have been probably 7.5. But I don't think the fast rap was necessary, and then it just caused you to say wild, spontaneous shit. Dick this, dick that, and it took me out of the vibe of the track, so I'm at a 6.5. All right, got a last gifted sub from Bird. Here's Not Over, featuring Choof, not to be confused with Boof.
I'm not gonna say it's over. Not gonna say it's done. Not gonna say it's done. Not gonna say it's over. Not gonna say it's done. Told you I'm a soldier, not the kind who run. Wish that we stayed closer. Told me I was the one. Not gonna say it's over. Not gonna say it's done. You can't say it's over. You can't say it's done. Inside it still feels the same as when we just begun. Call me when you're sober. Don't call me when you're drunk. My feelings are still real. Don't love you just for fun. There was never lies, girl. I chose you.
Can't stop, won't stop,
I
baby.
chose you. I see you for you and what you've been through. Been through.
Shout out DJ Tongue Hero.
Not gonna say it's over. Not gonna say it's done. Told you I'm a soldier, not the kind who run. Wish that we stayed closer. Told me I was the one. Not gonna say it's over. Not gonna say it's done.
Not gonna say it's over, not gonna say it's done. Lately I've been sober, but I miss you when I'm drunk. On the late nights you came over, we was having fun. Not gonna say it's over, yeah, not gonna say that it's over. I'm getting lit when I'm sober. I'm getting lucky that 4-leaf clover. When that I was bending you over. That was thinking in the past, Snapchat and the memories. Back then you were a friend of me, now I look at you and you an enemy. Like whoa, whoa, I just wanna do. I moved with your shawty, man, and she was for the crew. I said that you love me, sipping Cardi, now we lose. I just told your bitch she fucking want me up to 2. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 times
There it
2
is.
is 4. That was when you left me, you went right about my door. I was up with Bernie, we was chilling at the shore. Now she wanna love me, and she said she wants some more. Cause I'm not gonna say it's what?
Not gonna say it's over, not gonna say it's done. Told you I'm a soldier, not the kind who run. Wish that we stayed closer, told me I was the one. Not gonna say it's over, not gonna say it's done. Not gonna say it's over, not gonna say it's done. Not gonna say it's over, you say I'm the one. Not gonna call it
Right, that was Not Over by Bird and Choof. He was still writing it when we last revisited. That was like 6 months ago, dude.
It's so long ago.
You're not writing anymore. You're just procrastinating and you've forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, look, this song is a banger. I love the beat. I love your guys, how you sound on it. Well produced. It does. This sounds more polished than what I remember. It feels like maybe you did some tweaking on like the mix and everything, like just completely, tweaked it until perfection. I could be wrong, but that song goes. The math bars don't. Like it's
easy fix. Just instead of 1 + 1, just say me plus you. Easy fix, and I would let it slide. But 1 + 1 is 2. 2 on the nose.
It's silly, and it's because it's a freestyle. I mean, it is what it is. It's freestyled, and it's kind of like Choof rap singing is kind of like the hot girl in high school that like gets all of her math homework done for her. It's like you're skating by, like you have so much potential, but like instead you like bat your eyelashes and some nerds like, here's your homework, Greta. It's like
Greta is crazy.
It wasn't Greta, was the hot girl. Clearly not. But you know what I mean? It's like there's so much fucking potential there, and it feels a little wasted because he's gonna get away with it. He always does. He sounds great, and for most people who don't care about lyrics, they're like, that right there, that's fucking hard. But it stops me in my fucking tracks, and I'm like, ugh, yuck, gross. It's like hot girls have personalities too, you know? Maybe you should judge them based on that. Song, I'll give it a 9, but a frustrated 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing that I said about the track earlier. I'm hungry, so I ate. I was tired, so I lay. 1 + 1 is 2. It's like you guys, you start out good because you have these like, and it happens when people freestyle. Like you have a couple of preconceived things and you nail those, but then the longer you go on, the less complex and the lower the quality happens. And that's exactly what happened here. It's like the longer he went on, the less, okay, I have less on the top of my mind. Let me just say what comes out of my mouth and out of my brain next. And to say that you're writing it like months later, you're not writing anymore. Like there's no workshopping 1 + 1 is 2 for 6 months. It's done. Just call it done and just say it is what it is. And that's fine. But you know, don't tell me you're Kanye West and you're like calling in an orchestra and you're calling in all these writers to refine and recraft a song that then becomes a totally different song 2 years later. Like there's nothing else to change here if you can't change 1 + 1 is 2. It's done. So I'm at a 9. I'll give it a 9. I was gonna say 8.5, but I feel like I'm just being unfair at that point. The rest of the song's fine. It's a 9. All right, 3 more left. I know Will the Cook has been waiting. We got Spectre, Toxin, and Will, and then we're done. Here is R.I.P. Lux, After Me, The Flood. Oh, wait. He says that he took the advice that we gave and applied it to this song, even did a little fruity singing hook. I don't know what that
wait.
means, but this will be the first hook that we've heard from Rip Lux in 3 years.
Is that what we said? Is like do a fruity singing hook?
I think so, word for word.
Okay, that sounds like us.
Yeah.
Now we take you back to Scartown Stick Up with Khalifa and DJ Wicked right here on Project Bounce Night Shift. You're listening to Scartown Stick Up right here on Project
Laissez-faire, off the grid, drop a classic on a dare till you finally spot my ugly face blasted in foreign affairs. Another flare from the north side stand, they forced my hand, became another cross I would bear just to sell it. Boom bap sell it, spill your cerebellum all over the granite tile on Piazza Castello. Play the drum bad like Nero, go to sleep on a pile of Yugoslav dinero. Counting zeros, kill your heroes, laughing. Nothing but Deftones from Frank Rabbit. Bang mathematics for these NPCs caught lagging. Bag 'em, who's the next fat check for the chaplain? Just fapping to the shine of one ass cheek, clapping, rack 'em up, kid.
Throughout the metro, killing shit up throughout the metro.
Where's my fruity hook?
Throughout the metro.
Must be the fruity singing just talking about.
Yo, flashes light a night fire, static on the night lines, automatics looking like some sci-fi shit. Mirages pop in front of my eyes like some Megans and Menages, dancing topless in Masonic lodges. High charges, I know I bring up a darker picture. Rapping at Smart Fisher, rhyming hyperstitions, up in scripture on brutalist architecture. The movement is Akasan, 100 bands worth of jargon visions. John vision rappers across the globe, you spoke, put them through a blowtorch like a roach. Bloke, you just a footnote in my hokey poke. I bro blowing smoke front of the corner store in slow mo.
Killing shit up throughout the metro.
Look, Rip Lux. I respect your pen, man, and I know Bird, Ray Stans, others in the Discord, they love your writing and everything. I just don't think there's any variety to your presentation. I feel like every song is just the same style, same cadence, different beat. And as much as I respect your pen, there's no variety to the presentation. I will give this a frustrated 7. Again, just respecting the lines that you construct together. But there's no change in your delivery. There's no change in your pace. There's no change in your flow. There's no change in your tone. And there's no hooks. It's always like some DJ Scratch sample hooks. And at this point, I think that that's all that you have in your bag of tricks. It's just rhymes. 7.
I mean, and that's fine, but I think it's just going to make you need to be more creative when it comes to like, okay, how do I space out these rapidy raps, right? And, you know, maybe it was unfair to give us the expectation that you're going to have a fruity singing hook because it was the exact opposite. Instead, you had this sample that was devoid of beat in parts. Like it was so empty and it completely killed all the momentum, which is the exact opposite of what I was saying. I was saying, no, you need something to tie it together to make the rapidy raps make sense, make you not so exhausted when you're just listening to these rapid fire lines. I love the writing. I love the delivery. I think you can get away with just doing your style, but you gotta have something to break up the rapidy raps. And this is not it. The fucking sample, the scratches, there's just nothing to it. And it completely, like, the energy of the beat, if you notice, completely like went away. And you're just kind of waiting for the rap to come back. And that sucks. So I'll give it a frustrated 7 as well. Great rapping, terrible like song structure.
The difference between him and Nas is Nas can make a hook. It's as simple as that. It's like I would say the same shit about Nas. Same voice, same delivery for the most part. Not a lot of inflections, but at least Nas makes fucking hooks. You have no hooks, and therefore all of your songs end up sounding the same because there's no memorable part for me to resonate with. Oh, this song sounded different than the last song. All of them sound nearly the same, and it's also the beat choice. All of your beats nearly sound the same. So it's like you're following the same formula, and that's why it's frustrating to me. Is because like I want to give you kudos on your bars, but everything basically sounds like a long run-on sentence of a record.
And it's so well written and so well done. You have your style perfected, but as a whole overall listening experience, it's not great when it's just like, oh, it's too much. I walk away like, fuck, I was just lectured at instead of like, oh, damn, I, watched a YouTube video on the history of Carthage. It's like, no, I walked into Harvard and they started beating me over the head with a book.
Finally, Bird feels how I feel.
There's a way to do it.
All right, here's Tokes, Viva la Raza, featuring Ese Pelon, Locote, and Ese Teco. Okay. Okay.
One is a bit longer. Feel free to skip through some parts.
Thanks, Tokes.
Okay.
Game recognized game, Tokes. That's all I gotta say.
Could have pointed what sections to skip.
5
minutes.
Estrellas tumbamos, que chingue la migra, que viva la raza, que chingue la migra, viva la raza, que chingue la migra, viva la raza, que chingue la migra, chingue la migra, chingue la migra, que vive la raza y que chingue la migra. Esta pa' mi raza mexicana, luchando, trabajando duro para ver otra mañana. Uno lo tiene bien fácil, otro lo tiene muy difícil. Aquí no aprovecha, porque tú nunca sabes cuándo tu vida va a ser el final. Puros recuerdos de la vida cuando estás solo caminando con la suerte. Gangbang con los zombies hasta la muerte. 187 para los enemigos. Ese what the fuck, ese homie always listo. Pass me the mota, pass me the yesca, pass me the yesca with some cerveza. En el condado de dólares donde me vas a encontrar. Puro marihuana, puro yesca pa' fumar. Puro pixonero en este lado va a rifar. Puro pixonero en este lado va a rifar.
Okay, skipping now.
Una calabaza y un machetazo, este güey la traspasa. El pinche migra le falta una guasa. Lleva comida también pa' su casa. Que no se acuerda de dónde vino. Viva México y el pueblo latino. Déjanos vivir aquí todo fino. Pinche racista, mente del porcino. Cállate a mi pueblo, verás que te atino. De aquí ya no sales, andas buscando causa de tus males. No te compares, no somos iguales. Tus pinches secuaces si son criminales. A la verga la migra, ahora son rivales. Deja a mi gente que aviente sus jales derecho. Verde, blanco y rojo, marcado en mi pecho. Te tengo en la mira y estás al acecho. El pinche muro en tu culo deshecho. Deja a mi raza vivir en paz y tranquilo. A menos que quieras probar del machete su filo. Entro y salgo con mucho sigilo. Yo soy la mano que mueve los hilos.
Rapping where the hook
Yo soy la mano que mueve los hilos. Yeah, ese pinche pelo locote.
Okay.
Si gabachos, aquí no nos rajamos y nunca nos bajamos. La bandera levantamos, con la muerte caminamos. Cada día, cada hora, allá en California. La raza y controla de mi barrio a tu colonia. Smoking on la mota, motherfuck the chota. Nos agarran, nos deporta, pa'l otro pinche lado. No saben qué se siente ser un mexicano. Cuando el tiempo está duro, nos unimos como hermanos. Ahí vamos avanzando, rompiendo la frontera. A mí la pinche migra, agárrenme la pela. Yo cruzo de la verde, también de la morena. Agarro la escopeta.
I feel like I get it.
Let's just hear the end and see what they chose to do for that.
The hook and then the beat.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Here's what I'll say. Second guy was definitely the least favorite out of the three. I think that you and your folks over the last couple of years have gotten better about your delivery, being on beat with the timing and everything. So mad props to that. Mix is a little rough, but it sounds like y'all all have different recording setups. So I think that was the last thing that we told you a few months back is like, hey, save up and invest in a better microphone. Biggest two things working against you in this song is length, like you said. It's a little long. It's a lot of fucking long, Tokes. It's too long. don't be afraid if you get a beat and it's just long for no fucking reason to just chop it out just for the sake of like creative direction here. Like I think you can take that creative direction and say, you know what, this beat is excessively long. We don't need 5 minutes of us gangsta rapping. Let's chop it down to 2.5 minutes. The other thing also that I think, I may not be a fluent Spanish speaker, but I can hear like the basicness in the rhymes. So like there was a couple of parts where you're counting. I heard Viva la Mexico a couple of times in two different people's verses. Like I think you can get away with that because it's Spanish, and you know, in America not everybody speaks Spanish because we're not cool like that. But at the same time, like upping the complexity in Spanish could go a long way as well. So I'm not knocking you guys and saying that you did a bad job. I'm just saying like I can hear like there's a little, even if I don't speak Spanish, I can hear a little bit of like, okay, these guys are just kind of like simplifying things a little bit too much sometimes. But overall, like if this was shorter, I'd probably like it more. I think the length is what's kind of working against you here, and I would give it a 6. If it was shorter and like condensed, I'd probably give it like a 7.
Yeah, I'll just say like initially it came in and I was like, okay, yeah, not bad. It felt like overall the master was a little low. Like it just sounded like everything could be turned up a little bit volume wise. And then the second guy came in and like his vocals are just like way too present, right? Like I could hear just how crackly the mic was that was recording with it. I liked the first verse. I thought it was good for what it was, you know, straight up gangster track. You know, it kind of has that like West Coast, like 96 feel, you know? But yeah, like I remember when White Collar Rhymes first started and everyone wanted to get on every track, and you know, there'd be like 8 people on a track like, Bird, we got to get your verse. I was like, no, you fucking don't. So that would be my kind of advice is like, just because the homies want to get on it, maybe the song's already done. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're like sending it out to review shows and you're like, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. You don't have to make the whole thing. That would be my counter argument. Not bad. Overall, I think you guys did a good job of staying on beat and sticking to the topic. Let's call it 5.5.
Well, you must have given that beat like 2 years ago because it sounds nothing like your stuff right now. I would kindly not take credit for that beat. Just let it go.
I mean,
the beat wasn't bad. I'm just saying it doesn't sound anything like his newer stuff.
I was going to say that's like a Tote style beat though. You know what I mean? Like that's how great Will is he's just like, I know what you want here. You know what I mean? Like that's a perfect beat for Tokes from what I understand of what he's submitted to us.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't make him, you just pass it along to him? Well, I mean, still, the ear of a producer is like, I know what kind of stuff you're looking for. Cholo raps.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Will the Cook, Joey Badass type beat, Visions. Last one of the night.
Thanks for hanging out with us. How funny would it be if Will the Cook was just like scouring YouTube and just got all of his favorite beats and repackaged them and sent them over to us?
Game recognized game.
Stolen valor.
Game recognized game. He knows what we like at least.
Yeah. Perfect string edition.
I like this, Will. good strings, good keys, good melodies. I like the drums. I didn't hear anything really overpowering, stepping over something else. So, yeah, man, I like this. It's smooth. Good classification, I would say, as well. Joey Badass. Sometimes people just put wild names on shit and it doesn't make sense. But like I said, man,
type beat.
like I said, I think your versatility is kind of like you're definitely underrated in terms of whenever people are naming off top producers on our Discord. I definitely think your name should be in the top 10, if not the top 5. So, questionable artist choice sometimes, but solid beat choice. I give this one a 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would just be like if you're chatting, if you're more visible, I think people would put you in the conversation for sure. Because this was solid. I mean, I was making a joke, obviously, but like pretty much everything that you send to us is very professionally put together. I thought this was, you switched it up when you needed to. The strings worked really well with this for the chorus part. I'm impressed. I'm gonna give this a solid 9.
Word. Please don't ever make a Lil Garfield type beat, please.
Lil Garfield type.
I'll take back everything I said. All right, that was our makeup show. Sorry for missing Sunday, but
here's another conspiracy for you.
Oh God,
Lil Garfield is just Will the Cook trying to rap, and then Will the Cook is like his actual production. He knows how to produce. No clue how to rap, so he's like, I'm gonna make this my character. Something going on there.
Speechless. I don't know whether to like stand up for Will or just let Will defend himself. I don't know what to do with this information. It's up to you, Will. All right. That was our makeup show. We'll be back tomorrow for our subscriber only show. So shout out to the subscribers. Your turn tomorrow. And then we'll be back on our regularly scheduled program next Sunday to do the free stuff again. Tune into the Discord to chat it up with the rest of the Rapscallions and the shenanigans that happen there. And we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Thanks for hanging, y'all.
I'll
Peace.
play just in case anybody forgets. Keep reminding you fucks. The last mixtape documentary out on Apple TV, Prime Video, and YouTube Movies. So if you haven't seen it, watch the trailer again, and then go watch the shit and tell your friends about it, and wish that you could do cool things like we do.
I'll bring my tinfoil hat for Wednesday's show tomorrow. So check it out. Join us again tomorrow.
Later.
Peace.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. They trying to stop. Yeah. I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god, by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
be honest with you, I have no idea